Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and Tia. An angry call from Mr. Hate. Emily told Cole bang that jailbait. Christopher Walken wants more cowbell. Request a song, will tell you go to hell. Get a shameless plug for your business on band. Let's all take a trip to Emily Land. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and Tia. Meeting chicks at McHenry County Jail. If your cell phone drop, it's an epic fail. Paint store lady tries to pull a scam. If you're drunk or stoned, you're a Duco fan. Tom from Europe, drunk that time. Some jerk called up and confessed to crime. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Wednesday. Couldn't be Friday. Couldn't be Friday. Open phone Thursday with Tom and
There you go. 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show, best day of the week. Open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Talk or text, get through to us and get whatever you want on the radio, right? Meow. You've heard the word though, right? Or not?
No.
All right. It's what you do every day for a living. Well, you do quite a bit of what you do every day for a living. You want to take a guess?
Talk.
I talk
out my ass.
Close. Yes, talk out my ass.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. I used the word something about speaking extemporaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was talking about eulogies. I don't think I'd write it. I think I would speak extemporaneously if I ever had to do
Just
a eulogy.
pull it right out your ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is because that's what I do every day. That's how I roll.
But I think that you need, having done a couple, you need like
That
a base.
is so sad. I have never done a eulogy. I had to read at Duco's funeral, but I couldn't get through it, and the clergy had to come finish it off. You've had to do multiple?
I've done two. Yeah.
And so what do you do?
I have like a baseline of where I'm going in case I get, choked up, and then I could go to something, but
all right. You leave in your head and just your eyes and mouth. I do that on the air. I do things. My eyes and mouth do it while my brain is doing something else. That's a skill. That's,
it really is.
You really have to build a wall and be able to operate on two sides. It's a skill. It's something like I can do the weather or be listening to you do a story or whatever and be over here, running the video or whatever. And TomTube is up and running. Well, I'm sorry that you had to do that. But I used the word extemporaneously, and and
I asked what that meant.
Yeah, it's talk out your ass.
Talk out my ass.
You want the actual computer? What does extemporaneously mean? She'll say a fancy way of talk out your ass.
Extemporaneously means spoken or done without prior preparation or planning.
Okay.
It is an adverb commonly used to describe a situation where someone speaks spontaneously or off the cuff. It implies a lack of preparation or rehearsed speech, indicating a lack of time or opportunity to prepare a response or speech.
That is the longest way to say talk out your ass.
Yeah.
Talk out your ass.
Talk out your ass.
Talk out your ass. So thank you to her for that. So yeah,
we will continue to do that.
This is what we do here on the show every day. We speak extemporaneously, and we want to do that with you right now. 800-223-9510 from Phone Thursday. If Leah loves your call, see on the video, it doesn't make any sense because they don't hear the music. It sounds like I'm just having a stroke. Boo! If we put that on, then the video gets knocked offline, so we can't have the music or the commercials on. I'm sorry, that would be fun. If she loves your call, she rings her bell. You get to spin the wheel. If it lands on your number between 1 and 95, you pick what number, you will win the jackpot. My buddy over at Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service, Brett Kinnaman, is putting their $9.51 in there. Our jackpot is, wait for it, $846.41. You should dial a phone. What do you got to lose? You're stuck in this BS traffic anyway. You might as well do that. Talk out your ass with us extemporaneously. You've already learned a word today. and win almost $900. 800-223-9510. Do it now for Open Phone Thursday. No, now I'm just singing a cappella on the video. Do not watch the video. Listen to us on the air or stream on one of the devices. It is Open Phone Thursday, best day of the week. My voice is raspy. I'm very tired.
You got vocal burn for sure.
I did Corso's thing last night until 9. And he left and he came back to make sure I was okay. I now love Corso.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. But he was just checking on me. No, I was just having fun and whatever. So, and I wasn't that drunk. I just had a couple of beers and I was tired. I had like 5 beers total over like 2 o'clock, 7 hours.
Quinn was very concerned. We were getting out of the car and you said something about how you haven't eaten all day. And she was like, is he kidding?
I had those pretzels.
Why didn't he eat today?
I didn't have any food.
Does he want to come to dinner? And I was like, we are not inviting that man to dinner. Well, because he was busy working is what I told her.
And that's where you heard in Morgan Freeman's voice, which I can't do, my friend Andy Dufresne. And that's where you heard Tom's soul crack and tears begin to roll down it as he was told that he was not welcome at dinner night.
No, you just couldn't come to dinner because you were working. That's what I had to explain to her. I was like, he's fine. He has a food court down the way.
It's a dining pavilion.
Dining pavilion.
And that's where Leah got kicked off the show. It's kind of like Forrest Gump and Morgan Freeman had a baby. I can't do Morgan Freeman. But if I start with the Andy Dufresne thing, I can be close. My friend Andy Dufresne.
No, that sounds like...
Crawled through a mile. Anyway.
No, that sounds like Forrest.
My friend.
That sounds like Forrest Gump.
My friend Andy Dufresne.
Mm-mm.
I can't do.
Work on it. I would
love to be able to do Morgan Freeman, man. Yeah, that would be a good
make
one.
Make the show so much better.
What do I got? I have the Fuhrer and everybody loves me. Why does no one come to the Christmas party? Where is Goebbels? He was always there for me. Look, I made a trailer and wrapped it for him. That guy, what a piece of crap that guy was, right? Ruined the world.
The world.
You're a dickhead. Anyway, it's Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. I know I've been a lot all week, and I will continue to be a lot. If you would rather hear a fairly decent radio program, I got to listen to it. I was on my way to the cardiologist the other day. Sherman and Schmiegel are on. It's very tight, very produced, very slick, but good guys, funny guys. And
that's what they want us to do eventually.
Be funny and smooth and
tighter.
Well, I mean, there's exercises I've heard I can do, but
3 babies too late.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Well, I was hitchhiking and I needed a ride, so that ship is. I didn't need the ride. Hello, it's 6:37.
Mostly sunny today, 76 for a high, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a sprinkle or 2. It is. It's going to sprinkle.
I like it more.
It is 53 in Crystal Lake, 56 in Palatine. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95-second update, which is brought to you by 5 Star Firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion, just north of Route 173. A 25-year-old Kenosha man faces multiple charges after a road rage incident. Shane Ryan Brown allegedly attacked another man with a baseball bat.
My friend Shane Ryan Brown was a very angry man.
He was a very angry man with a baseball bat and ran him over with his SUV. Brown was charged with multiple felonies. He posted a $2,000 bond and is set for a preliminary hearing on May 28th.
You didn't do the rest of the story.
What's the rest of the story?
Well, obviously. And that's the rest of the story. You just did Paul Harvey. And that's the rest of the story. Paul Harvey, good. I
don't know what you're saying.
Paul Harvey. You're on the radio. And I say Paul Harvey, and it draws a blank. Shame Ryan Brown on you. So Shane Ryan Brown. The rest of the story is he's obviously a serial killer or some type of homicidal maniac because it's
3.
Why would they report 3? I don't know. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
You know who he
Shane
shot?
Ryan Brown.
Lee Harvey Oswald shot.
Yes.
Kennedy. James Earl Ray. John Wilkes Booth. It's all
he
3
killed
name
my favorite
things.
president.
Yeah. Right? It's all Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Right. We all know what she did
Jennifer
last summer.
Love Hewitt.
Mm-hmm, or her too.
3 names: serial killer or homicidal maniac or assassin. So watch out for Shane Ryan Brown.
Shane Ryan
He
Brown.
sounds like an asshole.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't want to share the road with him.
I have a lot to say today. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Will Rock Sports.
Do you want me to be quiet? You want to do a Tom Be Quiet day?
No. I just don't.
Will.
I
don't mind.
I'm going to miss a lot of your references today, I think.
Because I'm old and my knowledge is a mile wide and an inch deep.
I wouldn't even say an inch.
It's don't work. Thank you.
Okay.
That's what she said over and over again. But I have a long list of things that I would not consider qualities. We'll cover them later.
Will Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 118. For higher pay and better benefits, go to ualocal118.com. Miami Marlins beat the Milwaukee Brewers 1-0. Atlanta Braves beat the Chicago Cubs 9-2. And the Toronto Blue Jays used a 7-run second inning to beat the Chicago White Sox 9-2. In the NBA playoffs, Dallas Mavericks over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tonight, Pacers at Celtics. In the NHL playoffs, Florida Panthers beat the New York Rangers, Edmonton at Dallas tonight. In Calder Cup, Admirals over Griffins in OT. I don't have anything ready. We are running so late.
Listen.
I barely had it that ready to go into.
Pissed you off when Lester would say,
stay in your
these
lane.
3
Yeah.
I say it not out of need to control the program. And if you ever want to sit here and do this, you're welcome to it.
Yeah.
I say it out of concern for your attention level. Don't sweat us being behind. I'll get us there.
Yeah.
You do your job to the best of your ability, and I will try and stay out of your way as best I can.
Cool.
I'm going to be the weight around your neck for the rest of your career. It's not by choice.
Okay.
All right, 641. Coming up next, what did I have for you? Speaking of dire situations, when firefighters are fighters, when how would you say it? When firefighters are fighters.
Fighters.
Yeah.
Firefighters are fighters. Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, 3 times fast, and we'll do that for you next on Will Rock. Will Rock Morning Show, best day of the week. Open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Text or talk, as they say in the biz. And you can get on the air. This person has been holding
Very patiently.
for 8 minutes and 35 seconds. The numbers are very small. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh,
Hi.
I was talking to the caller.
Oh.
Not you. Hello.
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 I have the phone on.
Hmm.
And I push.
Maybe they went
They
potty.
hear me.
Can we hear them? Oh, there they are.
Oh, there they are.
We were on the other line.
We were holding for them because they were holding for us. It's only fair. You held for almost 9 minutes, so you put us on hold for 45 seconds. That's fine. Who's this? Hello? I feel like we already covered this. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. Are we done? All right.
Let's talk about. Let's talk about. Let's talk about something more interesting.
This is going well already.
Suck at this job. Very excited. I have a new character that I just invented, and you were here for the organic process, as they call it. Do you know who the character is?
It's not your Morgan Freeman and Forrest Gump had a baby, is it?
Yeah. Because I try to do Morgan Freeman, and it sounds like
Forrest
Forrest Gump. Yeah, a
It's
little
not-
bit like Morgan Freeman. So, well, I'll refine it and have it be a little bit more, but with the use of the dialogue and the voice.
Mhm.
If I change Morgan Freeman is my friend Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption, which you haven't seen, shame on you. And Forrest Gump talks about Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
So I say, my friend Lieutenant Dan. So that's Andy instead of Andy. So that is Forrest
Gump.
Freeman.
Forrest.
What? Or Morgan Gump? Who do you?
I like Forrest Freeman.
Forrest Freeman. The two F's sound
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Forrest Freeman.
Forrest Freeman.
My friend
Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan got new legs at the Shawshank prison. I think it's going to be big. Forrest Freeman. People are going to love it. I love this job. Never gets old. Jesse James Dupree. Pow. I'm Will Rock. That is my friend, and I don't mind name dropping because I really do consider him a friend. And it's not me being cool. It's just I like to let you know that he's the nicest guy and literally the hardest working man in show business, Jesse James Dupree from Jackal, and never gets old. He has been a true friend, and he's that way to everybody.
Mhm.
It's not just
because you're
radio
the
guy
dumb
or
radio
whatever.
guy.
And
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
won't, he'll still be a true friend. Anyway, good guy. Going to see him in Sturgis this summer again with my friends from House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. Big announcement from them coming up later on this morning. Mark from House of Harley is going to join us in the studio.
Oh,
So
he's
there you
coming
go.
in.
He's going to join us.
I always
Maybe
like
he'll
seeing
bring
Mark.
He'll bring one of those live wire motorcycles, and I can ride it through my dream is to ride it through the mall and then have like the Segway copy sitting there on one of the side
And
areas
come
of the,
chasing after
and
you?
chase after
Okay.
me. And have you ever ridden on our live wire from Harley Davidson?
No.
Quickest thing you will ever. And this is coming from a guy who had a ZL1 Camaro from Ray and Raymond. That's a plug. That motorcycle. When you're out riding your motorcycle, you don't like it when you come up to a stop sign or stoplight or whatever.
Mhm.
When you're on that thing, you seek them out because of how quick the acceleration is.
Oh, nice.
Otherworldly. So maybe I'll bring one of those and we can race the mall cop on the Segway.
I
That
have a
would
feeling
be fun.
that's not going to be happening.
Why is that?
Yeah, I don't think he's bringing an electric motorcycle.
Well, if he's
in.
listening now and he's smart, he will. And he is smart and he is listening.
Hmm.
So maybe he'll be F you, Tom. I'm not going to the dealership and
And picking up the
unplugging a
bike.
bike.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Anyway, but he'll be here after 8 this morning, and we'll talk about Jesse James Dupree we just heard, and Sturgis. We got a big announcement there, and all sorts of fun stuff. It is Open Phone Thursday. We'll get to this caller in moments right after the break. 800-223-9510. You call, I slap you on hold, you get on the air. And then when I talk, when I talk, then you talk and say what you want to say, anything you want to say. Maybe the last caller didn't get that. I might not have been clear. I don't know. 800-223-9510. We will do that coming up next. Since today is Open Phone Thursday, it means tomorrow is Friday. Very first 95 Will Rock, Rockin' the Chain, Find Your Beach. No, very first, Rockin' the Chain tomorrow at Blarney Island.
Mhm.
That's a sign
Today
of
is
summer.
Thursday. That's
And today is the very first Corona Find
there's
Your
a lot of
Beach
firsts.
cabin fever thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we are ramping up summer right out of the box, holiday weekend. So tonight I'm having Coronas and Tropics, North Point Drive in Winthrop Harbor. There's just so many events going on. We got your chance to qualify for a spot on the CFG. It is the best chance you have to qualify for the cabin fever getaway. We only pick like 12 qualifiers, and we draw a winner. And all you got to do is come out to these events on Thursday nights, have some Coronas, look at some beautiful boats on Lake Michigan tonight, have some tasty food, and get signed up to win a trip on the cabin fever getaway. We don't know where we're going to talk to travel leaders this week, though. We're looking at some exciting options for the cabin fever getaway.
You never share them with
I
me.
will not. I don't tell anyone because we can't until the contract is signed or
Right,
F's
right.
things up boilerplate. Creed Credit Union One Amphitheater Friday, August 16th. I'll have tickets for that tonight. Things start at 7. Corona on special. Tropics North Point Drive in Winthrop Harbor. You sit outside. It's beautiful. You look at the boats that you can't afford. Come on out tonight. 6:58 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah.
Mostly sunny today. 76 for a high, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a little rain. All right. Just a sprinkle or two. It's not gonna ruin your Friday.
Don't be a wimp.
It's 59 in Elgin and 61 in Kenosha. Have you ever wanted the thrill of opening
Victory.
Porch Pirate loot without, trespassing and stealing?
Stealing?
Yeah.
Going, like opening other people's boxes.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
This I've had. She loves you. Ooh, you're supposed to yeah again. Because you said yeah twice. Do you Beatles? She loves you.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, to the point. I agree with this idea to the point where I fantasized about there being a zombie apocalypse, so I could go around and
loot.
find the open packages
Yeah.
and she loves you and find out what's in them.
Yeah.
And then you get to know your neighbors too.
Mhm.
You're like, well,
Oh,
this
you're
is
a
large.
freaky
This is large and
geeky.
purple. I don't know where you stick this.
To do just that.
Shut
That is.
up.
It's on the way after the 95 Will Rock, 95-second update.
Just one more quick thing.
Hmm.
That's part of if you watch. Did you ever watch Castaway? Never mind. I know you didn't. That's one part of. That's another Tom Hanks character.
Mhm.
That's one part of that pisses me off is all these packages wash up on shore, and he collects them up and he's not going to open them to use them because he's being a good FedEx employee.
Right.
And then finally he gets into them and it's useful stuff. And then there's one box that he doesn't open. So at the end of the whole thing, well, I'm ruining it. He takes and delivers that box. Spoiler alert. and you never find out.
What was in that box?
And people have made this joke, I'm sure, before. I can't be the first one. You know, it was a fully charged satellite phone and
He could have
water purification pills and a signal flare, and that's the one box that he did not open.
What's in the box?
Anyway, sorry. Thank you for indulging.
I don't even know where I was.
Just start the news. You already did the sponsor.
Okay.
And then I interrupted you.
An Illinois lottery player struck gold with a $1 million jackpot winning lotto ticket purchased at a BP gas station in Wadsworth.
I go by that gas station. I don't think I bought a lottery ticket, though.
Yeah, I know. I go by that gas station all the time.
I buy lottery tickets, but...
Well, the winning numbers, 2, 8, 10, 18, 22, 28, match perfectly, but the lucky winner has yet to step forward. I think they have a year from the announcement.
Check your tickets because you don't want to be the person that was like the day after. And
so not just check your tickets, officials advise the winner to sign the ticket and keep it safe until claiming that prize.
Yeah, because somebody would murder me in my sleep and take the ticket and live happily ever after without me. $1 million is $1 million, you know.
Will Rock Sports, that is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet.
One more quick thing. If you're the person who won the $1 million and you're, you know, interested, I didn't impregnate you. We could settle down.
We could be happy.
I mean, $1 million is $1 million.
Right.
I think Yola would understand. She'd be like, well, yeah,
sure, go for it.
She's the one who's going to murder me in my sleep. $1 million is $1 million. I don't blame her.
I agree. Miami Marlins, they beat the Milwaukee Brewers 1-0. Atlanta Braves beat the Chicago Cubs 9-2. Toronto Blue Jays, they used a 7-run second inning to beat the Chicago White Sox 9-2. In the NBA playoffs, Dallas Mavericks over the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight, Pacers at Celtics. In the NHL playoffs, Florida Panthers beat the New York Rangers tonight, Edmonton at Dallas. In Calder Cup, it went into OT, Admirals over Griffins in that. And finally, I don't want to like trespass or be a criminal. I don't want to steal anyone's package, but the thrill of opening a package that you don't know what's in it.
It's like, this is my favorite part of Christmas is not the presents.
Just not knowing
what's the anticipation.
What's it gonna be?
And then when we open the things, it ruins Christmas. One year as a child, I found them all hidden under the stairs. And I opened and looked and then closed them back up. It ruined Christmas for me.
Right.
They got on a tree. I'm like, oh, I know what all that is. It ruined Christmas.
Yeah. Don't do that. A photo is making the rounds showing a vending machine in Germany that sells unopened mystery packages. You don't know what's in them. They just look like random packages from Amazon, and that's basically what they are. They contain returned or unclaimed merchandise from online retailers, stuff that nobody wants. So the retailer doesn't think they're worth paying to even ship it back.
Right. They do that sometimes now. If you'll say, I have a thing and I'm going to send it back, and they're like, just keep it. You get the refund.
Yep.
But if you do that too many times, they're like, we're on to you now, Jagoff. Send the stuff back. And you're like, it's 35 cents. They're like, send it back.
Send it back. We want it back.
At my luck, I would put my money in the vending machine. I would open it up. I would sling open the box, and those murder hornets we were hearing about that never showed up. They'd be like, oh, here's where the murder hornets are. Help me. God, help me. My flesh is on fire.
It's literally my favorite purchase that I have made as an adult. You remember your first purchase? I remember like buying my couch for my first house. Like your first like big purchase, big ticket item
When I
purchase.
was 16, I got a JCPenney credit card
Oh wow.
because my parents wouldn't get a VCR. So I went out and got a JCPenney credit
You
card.
got that
I bought a VCR. And then when they sent me my first credit card bill, I just wrote void minor on it. Because if you are under the age of 18, you cannot enter into a contract with someone. So I was not paying them their money. I did the same to the Columbia Record and Tape Club after I got my 12 records for a penny. I'm like, void minor. I did that many times. And you get an angry letter back that would say, while this is legal, we thought that you were a stand-up guy and would pay your bills. And I'm like, well, you're going to screw the credit people will be screwing me the rest of my life for 2 years. I'm coming for you, JCPenney.
On a VCR.
So what was the question? Yeah, so I bought a VCR.
That was like your first.
My first purchase, but it wasn't really a purchase.
Because you never paid your bill. All right. Well, I paid
tell
my
that
bill.
story like I'm a badass, but I paid the whole thing
You paid
off.
the whole thing
I
off,
did
right?
screw the Columbia Record and Tape Club over.
Damn them.
Yeah.
Damn them to hell.
You were just supposed to buy more records, and I'm like, I don't know. All right, go ahead.
Are you done?
We never know.
No, my favorite purchase as an adult has been my electric bike. It's been my bicycle. I have a Momentum.
I would like to ride it. I would like. I've never ridden one of those. It looks so cool.
You are gonna love it. Like
Yeah.
once you ride it, you're not gonna want to have any other kind of
If I
bike.
can buy one on a JCPenney credit card.
Okay. No, I don't believe you could do that.
Damn it.
Antioch Cyclery is where I went to get my Momentum. They have more than electric bikes, though. They do have a ton of those. And once you ride one, I'm telling you, there's nothing like the breeze. It's my favorite thing. It just makes me smile. And also jumping on your bike is like such a nostalgic thing. Riding to your friend's house.
Yeah.
Ding,
Oh,
ding,
yeah.
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding. Go check them out.
Getting a half pint of blackberry brandy and riding out to the Weemhoff
That's exactly what
Forest
I do.
Preserve
Yeah,
and
yeah,
drink
yeah.
it with your friend, and
That's-
then not being able to ride your bike home and have to push it on the side of the road.
Well, you don't have to worry when it's electric.
Seems like an elaborate story since it's made
It's
up.
like it happened. GT, that is one of the brands they sell along with Giant Bicycles. That's their number one brand, family owned and operated for over 60 years. Rick running things down there. Great, great, great guy. He will help you find what you're looking for. Antioch Cyclery, downtown Antioch off of Main Street. I'm
All right.
never asking you a question during a live read again.
What did I do wrong? if a question, it's not clear usually if you're being rhetorical or not. Was that rhetorical? Or you're just using me as a vehicle to get into your live read?
Kind of, yeah. Sometimes.
See, I am not good at radio. I don't know if anybody pointed that out. And people come out and say it doesn't sound like a radio show. It's because I have no idea what I'm doing.
No clue.
Pulling it out our ass.
Here, why don't you answer
We're
this
pulling
call?
it out our ass. We're speaking.
We're gonna speak.
I taught you the word.
Yeah, but it was one of those words I probably can't pronounce
Extemporaneously.
Extemporaneously.
Never mind.
Okay.
Let's do it with our caller. Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Hi, this is Keith.
Keith, where are you calling from?
Wakanda.
Keith, you want to speak extemporaneously with us?
Sure.
And also, okay, I got a couple of questions before we get to your thing, Keith, calling from a tin can. Well, first let me ask you this. I want to ask Carl. He knew who Paul Harvey was in my other references. I was just making sure. The beauty of our show is I have knowledge that's over here and a little older.
Mhm.
You have knowledge over here that's a little younger. So demographically, and you're a female and I'm a male.
What?
You're married and I don't know. And then also, what else? Oh, there's a misogynist on the show and a very soft person.
Yeah.
And that's me. And you're a misogynist.
I'm the misogynist, yeah.
So we have a very demographically diverse.
We cover it all.
Keith, what did you call for? We'll get to it in a minute. Today's question is this. Are we going to do a question callers again today?
Yeah, you didn't tell me what it was, but I know you wrote it down
came
yesterday.
up with it. You told me I have to watch this movie.
Oh yeah.
Stuff to watch when you're high. Kids, don't do drugs until you're 21 and the government can charge you for being happy.
Like this movie's already funny, but it's even funnier when you're high. I watched it over a year ago and then I watched it again and I'm like, this is incredible.
I get it. I hear
The
you.
Wrong Missy. If you have not seen
Wrong Missy.
Wrong Missy, yeah.
Keith, what's it on? What platform is it on?
Netflix.
Netflix. Keith, movies to watch or even TV shows when you're high.
I would have to say Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I just finally watched
Netflix
that like a
is
year ago.
just finally.
Yeah.
You had never seen it before?
I had not. It's a very good one, Keith. Thank you for that. What can we do for you today?
I I'm just giving my sister a shout out. I'm on the way right now to Milwaukee. She's about to be due for 2 kids, twins, but her boyfriend is got a DUI last night and basically said fuck it. So I want to give a shout out to my sister
You
for
can't
being
say that
so.
word on the radio.
Oh.
What's her
Oh,
name?
I'm sorry. Her name is Sierra.
All right. So
Congratulations,
shout out to
Sierra.
Congratulations.
Get a new boyfriend.
Yeah, you don't baby daddy. You can't undo that. But if you're on your way to your child's birth, maybe don't get a DUI. Idiot. That is the Offspring on Will Rock. Just yesterday was a 1-year anniversary. We went and saw the Offspring in Chicago at I don't know, the Vickers. It was a great show.
Was
Great
it?
show.
I've never seen. I've
Oh,
never seen Offspring
Plugged in
live.
and rocking out great. I wish we saw them at that Vegas thing you and I just went to in February, the radio thing.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we saw them at that, and they did acoustic, like kind of Hawaiian and reggae version of Offspring songs. And I thought if this was
cool.
a channel, I would actually pay for satellite radio. It would be worth it if it was on that. It was not. It ruins your body.
It ruins your body.
It causes your spleen to explode.
Oh.
Satellite, a lot of people don't know that. But I would go, and if maybe they would tour on that, it would be really cool. I said that to him in the interview or whatever. So, but if you get a chance, go see the Offspring. It was a year ago yesterday that Sweet Yola and I got to go see them. It was incredible. 7:16, Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah coming up next. A cautionary tale of tacos, mozzarella sticks, and hair. That is on the way next.
Mostly sunny today. High of 76, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a sprinkler here and there. All right.
Everywhere. Here a sprinkle, there a sprinkle, everywhere a sprinkle, sprinkle. Old Mother Nature had a cloud. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. What's with you and the sprinkles today?
I don't know.
Could be a little moist, but you won't get soaked through to the bone. And you don't want to get soaked through to the bone. Have you ever been soaked through to the bone? Seriously, I was riding a motorcycle one time, and I was only riding for Jesse, Oklahoma, and it was raining, and it started, and then I had to park under a bridge. But then I looked at the radar, and I'm like, it's going to rain for 8 hours. Well, I'm already soaked through to the bone. I'm in rain gear, and so I rode the rest of the way home, and I walked all the way down a basement, and I took all my clothes off, and water ran off me like I was a damn bucket. My socks were very hard to get off, and they weighed 8,000 pounds. That was not a sprinkle. I was soaked through the bone, so I would rather get a little moist with a sprinkle than have it be soaked through the bone. Thank you for telling us about the sprinkles, though. Is that today? Here a sprinkle, there a sprinkle.
Tomorrow.
Everywhere. Okay. Today will be nice and dry. Whew. I'm glad, because I don't know if I can handle sprinkles both days. Isn't that a horrible tale of the time I got soaked through to the bone? Are you sad for me? I would be. It was cold. So the very next day, I went and bought rain gear, and then
Never will happen again.
Didn't need it for like 3 years. Rain gear is something that when you need it, you want it there.
You want it,
but if you have it, you don't need it.
I've never
if you need
owned
it, you don't want it.
rain boots. I've never owned a raincoat.
And it's very important on a motorcycle. And that's like because I wear a helmet. I don't get people not wearing a helmet. Go out and bash your face on the ground as hard as you can right now, and then amplify that by 50 miles an hour. And tell me, so I'm just because I'm a pussy. I would love to not have a helmet, but when on a nice day, I'm riding around with a damn terrarium on my head. You know terrarium. Yeah, keep like snakes and spiders.
Yes, I know what a terrarium is.
Can't say it. So I know what it is. I can't say it. Sprinkles. But so on, usually it sucks. Sucks. But then when it's raining really hard or during cicada season, I imagine, it is nice to have a helmet and a face shield, and it's pouring, and you look at those suckers, they're looking cool, their hats on, Anyway. What were we talking about? I don't know. 7:18 Will Rock Morning. So there might be some sprinkles.
Tomorrow.
Be on guard. Just be ready to run inside. Coming up next, tacos, mozz sticks, and hair. Oh, my. If you, Will Rock Morning Show, thanks to Rand Raymond Auto Group and Fox Lake and Antioch. If you like steak, go see Jen Mar. Everybody's like, what kind of could it be for $39.99? Try it and find out you got nothing to lose. Even if there's sprinkles go out. 20 ribeyes for $39.99. I think Nick got them and said they were good, like sandwich steaks and stuff like that. They got New York strips, Delmonico's, boneless chicken breast, jumbo shrimp, and now they're doing these, I guess, king crab legs on a deal, which is awesome. I was worried about making those because of how expensive they are. So buy them here, and you won't, if you screw them up, it won't be as bad. Yeah. Do it outside. Your house will smell like crab.
Whatever.
I like to smell crab. But if you live with somebody who doesn't like crab legs, first off, what the hell is wrong with them? Secondly, you don't need that smell. So Jen Mar is out tomorrow from 3 until 5. Wayne is out on Saturday with his Prime House Direct truckload meat sale. Meat off a truck. Go out and see him. Menards in Antioch.
I feel like you keep going back and forth between.
There's a truck with meat.
No. I keep like vocal wise. I feel like I'm still hearing you and your sprinkles.
If there's going to be sprinkles, this is not to be trifled with.
I feel like you keep going back and forth.
It might just be a sprinkle, but it's like a BB gun. Have you ever got one in your eye? No, it's not going to kill you if it hits you in the body, but it goes in your eye. It can be uncomfortable. You're like, oh, these sprinkles. It's not to be trifled with. Go out and see Jen Mar, even if you have to brave sprinkles. 3 to 5 tomorrow. Wayne on Saturday, 11 to 1. Menards parking lot in Antioch with the Prime House Direct truckload meat sale. We'll get some meat off a truck. You gonna be all right?
Yeah.
Look out for the sprinkles. All right. Very exciting around here. Next week is vehicle swap day with my friends from Ray and Raymond. Gonna miss the Silverado. I'll tell you, that's a nice truck. Looking forward to what they're bringing. They won't tell me. It's gonna be a surprise, which means they're being tricky. It's fun. I like that they're gonna do that. Which it either means it's going to be a used Yugo off the used lot or a fighter jet. Could go either way or somewhere in between. Always a great ride from Ray and Raymond for you, too. It's not just the test drives. I love every vehicle that's been purchased that has been in my garage for the past decade and a half or 2 decades. I've been going there since 86. I bought a car back there in the late 80s at Ray and Raymond. All of them are from Ray and Raymond because they'll give you the right car at the right price. They care about the community and you're going to be treated well. And they'll take anything in trade. You got a Yugo or a fighter jet, they'll take it. Stop in and see them. Top value for your trade. The best price on that new Chevy or quality pre-driven vehicle. Great financing and an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Wait for you at Ray Chevy on 12 in Fox Lake or Raymond Chevrolet on 173 in Antioch. 3 lock box key number 3 is still out there. I saw Corso last night. I
That
love
bastard.
that guy. No, I love him now. First off, I asked if I could, because I filled in for Engelbert yesterday, and then I asked Corso, can I fill in? Can I do a couple more hours? I was here doing busy work, so I might as well be on the air, and then he could stay at home for a little while extra or whatever. So he said yes, and then when I was getting ready to wrap it up, well, he didn't know I was getting ready to wrap it up, but he showed up. He was worried about me because he thought I was drunk or something because I was having beers. You look on the glass over there. We got to clean that window. I was throwing the cans in the garbage over there. So he showed because he was concerned for me. And I sound drunk. I'm just having fun. I was trying to do a show if I had to do a show without you. So I was talking to myself basically in my head and having fun. It was a great time. I had a Zoom meeting last night about my high school radio station's 50th anniversary next year. We're working on that for WVSD. So I was in a good radio mood. And it just being a jock, I am not good. So I made the most of it.
You were practicing.
I thought it was okay in case you're sick, you fall ill, or if you're reduction in force, I'm leaving. I won't sit in here alone forever.
Thank you. I'm sure they'd find somebody else for you to.
I'm through with that.
You're done.
I am through with finding new women in my life. I give up. Or men. I guess they could put,
I was going to say,
put
it could
guy
be a
over
guy.
there.
Yeah.
I had one male co-host, Dan Kyle. It was a great time, but it didn't last long. We both moved on at that point. So Corso showed up because out of concern for me, he's like, well, I just want to make sure you can get home. And I'm like, I've had 4 beers between 2 and 9. That is a beer every 2 hours or so. I was fine. I was just having fun. I just want to be clear on that. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah,
the more somebody says they're fine, probably the less fine they probably are.
I don't know if you're fine. But...
I'm horrible. It's 7:32. Coming up next, that Corso Guys 95 Will Rock 3 lock box key number 3 still out there. I hope it makes it to the holiday weekend now. If you're bored this holiday, give you something to do. You know, you want to get away from the barbecue or the boating or whatever. We'll have a Will Rock block party weekend all weekend. So we got a soundtrack for you. You go out, you find a key, you win one of the prizes. It's presented by AHW, and we'll get you today's first clue coming up next.
Mostly sunny today, 76 for a high, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow, chance of some rain. It is 63 in Racine and 61 in Palatine. And head transplants. Possible
Might
thing.
help me.
You could use a head transplant. Are
they keeping the brain alive and putting it on a new body, or are they putting it in a jar and
Just
giving you
wait-
a better head?
Just wait for it, because I'm
Give me
gonna.
head.
I'm. That's a
What?
drop. I'm gonna need you to help me understand this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
Again, my knowledge is a mile wide,
Mhm.
but an inch deep. So I will have
thank you.
very surface. All right.
That is on the way after the 95 Will Rock 95-second update.
I'll take noises you make when you work with Tom for 100. I'll be quiet.
Okay.
I'll try.
Thank you. A Waukegan-based roofing company, ECS Roofing Professionals, Inc., paid over $360,000 in fines and interest after repeatedly disregarding federal workplace safety standards. The fines were imposed due to the company's failure. Oh, I thought you were turning on your mic because you wanted to say something.
You're gonna smack me down, aren't you?
I was ready. I was like, you
I'm
can't even keep it off for
I
a
would
couple
turn
minutes.
it off, and you're baiting me now.
No, I'm sorry. Turn it
You're a
back off.
master at it.
I almost said it. You almost got
Like,
me.
You're like a masturbator. I almost got you.
I
I
almost
almost
said
got
it.
you. Damn it.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been so good. That would have been like, thank you, good night. I would have gone
Yeah,
home.
we
I
would
would
have just
I
ended
would
the
have
show.
unscrewed
Yeah.
the microphones, dropped them
Drop it
on the floor, and walked
and
out.
just been done.
Damn it. It's close.
Either way.
Either way.
That company fines were imposed due to the company's failure to provide full protection systems for its employees, resulting in FOPS
Falling object protection or
protection.
ROPS,
Yeah.
rollover protection, or this is like some kind of cage. Stuff would fall on them, or they would fall.
Well,
It's a
they're
roofing company.
roofing, yeah.
You need like a rester line,
Mhm.
so if you
I don't-
fall, you don't fall on the ground and break your neck.
Well, that, yeah.
Like safety ropes.
Oh, OSHA violations. All right. We'll just.
OSHA, which is
Everybody knows what OSHA
well,
is.
just say it for
Will
the people who
Rock
don't.
Sports. Google.
Here, write it down. Occupational, which is your job, safety, safety, and is a conjunction,
Mhm.
conjunction.
Puts the two words together.
Yes, words, phrases, or clauses
Yeah,
like
yeah.
out of the frying pan into the fire.
Mhm.
He cut loose the sandbag, but the balloon couldn't go any
That's
higher.
another conjunction.
Let's go up to the mountain or down to the sea.
That's another great
You
conjunction.
should always say thank you, but at least say please. conjunctions. Occupational safety and conjunction health, because they're worried about like you don't want to get sick at work.
Right.
And A is
ass.
Occupational safety and health. Ass. That's exactly right. And now you know what OSHA stands for. You hear it all the time.
Oh, Will Rock
Ass.
Sports.
Or were you calling me an ass?
You.
I'm turning the mic off.
That is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service for cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds. Go to prattschimney.com. Does this show make sense? It doesn't.
You're baiting me again. In my head, yes.
It does. Okay.
Out in the speakers, I don't know.
It's not making sense to me.
If you're listening, can you call and let us know, does this show make sense? I can change the question if you want today.
Does this show make sense?
Does this show make sense?
Yes. All right. Miami Marlins, they beat the Brewers 1-0. The Atlanta Braves, they beat the Chicago Cubs 9-2. Toronto Blue Jays used a 7-run second inning to beat the Chicago White Sox 9-2. In the NBA playoffs, Dallas Mavericks over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tonight, Pacers at Celtics. In the NHL, the Florida Panthers beat the New York Rangers. Tonight, Edmonton at Dallas. Calder Cup, Admirals over Griffins in OT. And finally,
if you leave, I'm leaving is all I'm saying. And if I leave, I think that you could do a solo show just like I did yesterday. I was just taking it out and seeing how I could do, like if you're sick or something, and try it, because it's boring to just sit here and go,
yeah,
that was Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
Come and buy some meat from the truck.
Right.
Coming up, Godsmack.
I don't miss being a liner jock.
Right.
I really don't.
Right.
But
so there's that.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, we got.
Okay.
Shut
So
up, Tom.
it's a head transplant system that a startup company. Okay, but I need you to listen. Are you going to listen?
This is a horrible idea.
You got to let me
Okay, I will shut up.
I'm going to talk.
I'm going to be quiet.
And you're going to be quiet.
I will turn off my mic. I will sit on my hands.
Okay, sit on your hands.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
Yeah. Wait till one goes numb. Okay. No, this has nothing to do with the stranger.
Right.
Listen, a neuroscience startup company called BrainBridge, they recently announced that they created a system for performing head transplants with the help of AI. Now, listen, the procedure would graft a head onto the body of a brain dead donor while maintaining the memories and cognitive abilities of the transplanted person. The entire process is guided by AI to facilitate the reconnection, very precise reconnection of the spinal cord, blood vessels, and nerves.
How do you keep the brain alive while you're moving the head? So they're taking the whole head.
They're taking the whole,
not just the brain, but the whole head. So you stick at your face.
So say you die, okay? And I need a new body. And they take my head and they put it on your body.
Can we do it the other way?
No.
Because nobody wants. If I'm picking a body of the two of us, I'm going with yours.
But could you imagine your head on my body?
Yes, and I would stay home and I would play with my boobs all day.
But how scary is this?
To have your head on my body? Very scary. But my head on your body is also scary, but not as scary.
Both are frightening.
To me, let me see a few successful experiments of this actually happening before I get in line.
Well, it could help with patients
I'd
who
like to
have
get rid of this body.
Untreatable conditions like Parkinson's and paralysis. But just can you imagine, like, I don't want anyone using my body and my holes after I'm gone.
I'm already thinking about it. We're putting my head on your body. This is twice in 1 week. We're talking about rubbing our nipples. Anyway. The only question I have is, and here's my thank you, good night moment. Where do you know where they would get the because they need brain dead donors to get the bodies? Would it be prison? Do you know where they would get the brain dead bodies?
Donor? No.
Alpha Media.
Oh, no.
Walking around everywhere, bringing them in by the carload. Allergy season in full swing. You got your watery eyes, you're sniffling, you're sneezing. It has increased your snoring because all the snot building up in your face. You wake up and you're like a giant booger head. You need a head transplant, whatever. Don't do that. Just get rid of the allergy. It's a lot easier than you think. You go to sinusandsnoringmd.com and you find out about their in-office allergy test. You stop out and see them, Kenosha, Oak Creek, Mount Prospector, Lombard. They do this little thing on your arm. It's not anything. You don't feel it after they're done with it, and they see what you're actually allergic to. And then they treat that. Sublingual drops will desensitize you to what you're allergic to, so they actually are treating the problem instead of getting over-the-counter stuff, which just makes you groggy and feel, and maybe just keep throwing stuff at it, fixes it a little. Stop with the allergies. Start at sinusandSnoringMD.com. '95 Will Rock 3 Lock Box presented by AHW Corso's key number 3. It's waiting to be found. You go out, you find it, you take a picture, you send it to us, say, hey, I found the key, and then you win. We got the last one out there. Corso with his clues for me. If you missed any of them this week, and we make it all the way through tomorrow, there will be a bonus clue you can get if you're in the text club, casual text club. Sign up for that on the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. And then if you missed any of the clues, they'll be recapped tomorrow on the web, along with that special clue. But sign up for the casual text club so you get it first. And then go find that key this weekend. We got to stay at Rio Hotels and Resorts. We stayed at one of those recently. I think it was our Costa Rica trip. Any Rio Hotels and Resorts property, we got to stay at Dreams Playa Mujeres in Cancun, or a pair of 4-day VIP passes to Louder Than Life. I'd love to go to that in Louisville in September. Clues at 7:30, 12:30, 5:30, or 7:30-ish clue. I'm within 13 minutes. I think you don't even get the pizza for free. Wear protection. Damn it, Corso. Wear protection. So I don't know what it means. And by the way, when the clue says that, I got to give the warning. We would never hide the key somewhere where you're actually in danger.
In danger, right?
It's not on the top of a flagpole or under
I think that
a body of water.
Some of Corso's
on
clues,
train tracks or anywhere like that.
Some of Corso's clues, without pulling the curtain too far back, are the mind of someone who has searched for the key before.
Right. This is the first time where it's a contestant.
Mhm.
He never won.
No.
But is on the other side of it. And I think he's enjoying this more. And he's messing with me. Wear protection.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah. So they're different. So good luck. We got another one coming up at 12:30-ish with Jen Mar, and another one at 5:30 with Egbert. 3 Lock Boxes presented by AHW. Always here when there's work to be done. Also, Rio Hotels and Resorts, Travel Leaders, Fun Jet Vacations, and Danny Wimmer presents Ride Report coming up next. And then more Open Phone Thursday. Keep those texts coming in now. 800-223-9510. Last week, I didn't get to the text line. I promise I will this week at some point. But a lot of calls. Your call could net you almost $900 now. 800-223-9510. If Leah loves your call, she rings her bell. You win the cash if you pick the right number on the wheel. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Open Phone Thursday means tomorrow night, the very first 95 Will Rock, Rockin' the Chain. Friday nights, Blarney Island, $5 Fridays, $5 food specials, $5 aluminum pints and Miller Lite, and $5 off the shuttle if you mention Will Rock. Live music tomorrow night from Simple. And if you don't have a boat, just hop on the shuttle. Mention Will Rock, save that $5. I'll see you there. I have Pearl Jam tickets tomorrow night. You can win for hanging out and having fun at Blarney Island, which is a gift itself. Come on out. I'll be there starting at 9. Blarney Island, a mile away from Raleigh. Hop on your boat or get there. Or if you don't have a boat, Port of Blarney, Grass Lake Road, west of 59 in Antioch for Rockin' the Chain. Blarney Island, tomorrow night, first one with Miller Lite, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Ride Report coming up next. I am going to ride the hell out of that motorcycle on Saturday and probably throw some rain gear on and ride a little on Sunday. We can get it done. Ride report thanks to House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. Call now for details on free pickup and delivery while your bike is in service. That's a good deal. And House of Harley next weekend is the big cops ride. And I always tell people, if you're going to go on one of our rides, if you can only make it out to one, and you should ride with us. It's free to ride. You just show up and you ride. All bikes are welcome. Everybody's friendly. You get a new group of people to ride with. You can win some prizes. We have a great time. The Hog chapters lead the ride, so they're awesome routes, and it's a safe ride. And, they don't let the group get broken up. They got cornermen, and they got a sweep, and they got... So come on out and ride with us. The cop ride is the 3 rides you got to ride with us on. The cop ride is next week. Firefighter ride coming up. Those are both great charity rides. And then the ride for Fisher House, which is for our vets' families when they're in the VA hospital. Those are 3 big rides. They're all escorted, which means the police lead the way, and you just blow through intersections. It's nice and safe, and you never have to stop. People are like, well, I got to stop for the motorcycles. Because they're out there raising money for charity. Also, if there's a big ride like that, you want it in one group. Otherwise, it's going to keep gunking things up.
Right.
So thanks to the Hog chapter for doing that. Find out about all 3 of those rides and a bunch of other upcoming rides, including this weekend on the Ride Report page under the Go tab at 95wheelrock.com. If you have a ride and you want to get it on the Ride Report, simply send your flyer to Tom at 95wheelrock.com. Boom. Done. And it's thanks to House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. Call now for details on free pickup and delivery when your bike is in service. 751.
Mostly sunny and 76 today.
Second call for coffee. I'm going to go get another cup of coffee. Probably a mistake as far as the broadcast goes, but whatever. We'll do that. And then back to the phone lines for Open Phone Thursday. Call now. I'll slap you on hold. There is a open phone line, 800-223-9510, or text that same number for OPT. More of that after Godsmack. Here's Truth on Will Rock. Oh, yes. Godsmack, I Will Rock. That song still ends weird. Put it on the list for the meeting. It's 7:55. Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah, Open Phone Thursday. Going to the phone lines next. We do have an open phone line right now. If you call 800-223-9510, I'll slap it on hold. I promise we will answer your call coming up next. 800-223-9510. Next being sometime in the next 2 hours and 5 minutes.
No, someone
Open Phone
texted in
Thursday.
and was like, is Open Phone Thursday not happening
It
today?
is. I'm putting in as much as I call and I will put you on.
Yeah.
Call and you will get on the air. Last week I stayed on until
Well, we can't do that. We got
1 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
I will stay on until I get to all the calls, and I got to all the texts last week. It just took a few extra hours. I believe the customer comes 1st, and I will get it done for you. 800-223-9510. Text or talk. We have to talk to at 10:10 today. Jacoby Shaddix and Chris Daughtry on the issue of, I'm sure, music and mental health. We have to do that interview, and then it will be played later online. So we have that at 10:10. So there'll be a pause as I catch up. And then we'll get to your stuff. And I will stay until 1 o'clock when I have another meeting. All right? So
Sounds good.
So long
maybe
story
just-
short. No, long story short.
Shut
Don't
up,
tell me to
Tom.
shut up. My name is on the program. Listen, Linda, honey.
Yeah. What's up?
That was long story short. I will get it done. Okay.
All right.
There
Mostly
was another
sunny.
lesson in there, but I forgot it because you told me to zip it.
Mostly sunny and 76 today, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a chance of rain.
I know what the other message was. I explained
hell.
what we're doing over here. Whoever texted in and said that,
Yeah.
tell them to shut the F up
All right.
or call. I'll get them on.
Yeah.
I had to do the ride report. I had to do the 3-lock box. Those are I don't pick when they play. And we had to rewind. Did we play Swipe or Wipe?
No,
What did we play?
I don't remember.
Oh, we're going to rewind a Swipe or Wipe at some
Oh,
point.
no. It's 66 in Racine and 65 in Grays Lake, and everyone already hates Malort. So let's make it even worse. That is on the way next after the 95 Will Rack 95-second update. A Beach Park resident, Alfredo de la Cruz, faces up to 30 years in jail for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman with intellectual disabilities. The investigation revealed that de la Cruz assaulted the victim, prompting charges, including aggravated criminal sexual assault. The victim's mother, suspicious of this man's behavior, placed a recording device that captured the assault, leading to his arrest. Two McHenry County men, Ryan James and Jacob Steely, pleaded guilty to delivering fentanyl to Crystal Lake man, Colton Steiner, who fatally overdosed in June of 21. James received a 6-year prison sentence, while Steely was sentenced to 180 days in jail. Charges of drug-induced homicide and criminal drug conspiracy were dropped in exchange for their pleas. Will Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. Marlins beat the Brewers 1-0. Braves beat the Cubs 9-2. Blue Jays, they used a 7-run second inning to beat the Chicago White Sox 9-2. Dallas Mavericks, they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. NBA playoffs going on tonight as well. Pacers at Celtics. In the NHL playoffs, Florida Panthers, they beat the New York Rangers 3-0. Edmonton at Dallas tonight. Calder Cup, Admirals over Griffins in OT.
You just do zip it to me? Was that zip it?
Mm-hmm.
Or did you have something on your
No.
Did you have like a cold sore? That was
No, I've
zip
never
it?
had a cold sore. Yeah, that was zip it.
I will straight up leave.
And finally,
I'm kidding. I'll be quiet. Mike.
no, you're going to want to chime in on this. The Chicago Sun-Times says Noon Whistle Brewing, it's in Lombard, they're selling $5 shots of Malort infused with real cicadas.
There's cicadas in them. It's not just the flavor.
Real
of it.
cicadas.
There's a cicada in your shot glass.
The bugs are collected from a nearby park and cooked thoroughly before
Cooked and
being
clean.
added to the spirit. Well, that's what
Fresh cicada.
That's what my issue is because
Yeah.
didn't we do a story last month how they said that there was like these zombie STD infected cicadas that are gonna they're not gonna harm us in any way, but I don't want to eat them or drink any. I definitely don't want a shot of Malort with a cicada in it.
Well, this is going to be awkward.
Mm.
Joining us, I've already arranged it because I got tagged in this. If there's Malort story, I get sent the story. So the things people send me 3,000 times: Battlestar Galactica, air fryers,
Mhm.
Omaha steaks, Malort, and if anybody sees it, they tag me.
They tag you.
I've gotten
right.
this story a trillion times, so I got
Mhm.
in touch with these people, And Noon Whistle Brewing, Joe from Noon Whistle Brewing,
They're coming in.
will be here on Tuesday for Taste It Tuesday.
I'm not, nose goes.
I'm not it. No. So no, what I've arranged is it is also Ticket Tuesday. So it's Taste It Tuesday and it's Ticket Tuesday. So we combine the two and it's Taste It Ticket Tuesday, where we will arrange for people who want to win tickets to come in and have a shot of cicada infused Malort.
God.
Now he says they clean them. He says the response has been insane, but he's going to come in and hang out. And Joe will be here from Noon Whistle Brewing, and we'll have cicada and Malort got worse. They say it's good.
They say who's they?
Joe. And they say, oh, they're clean, they're nice and clean, and all of that, and whatever.
Like you gave the cicada a bath? I don't understand. I'm good. I don't need.
Do you eat meat?
I do eat meat, Tom, but I don't.
You gnaw chicken off of its bone like you're some kind of caveman.
I do, and it's delicious.
Cartilage and connective tissue and
give
bone.
it to me. Skin.
Yeah.
You know how I like skin between my teeth.
Yeah. So there you go. Well, you'll have cicada skin between your teeth.
I'm
Actually,
not.
that skin, it's there. They have an ectoskeleton. So you'll be crunching on their ectoskeleton. I think if you're cool and you do the shot,
You got to eat the cicada.
Eat the cicada.
Too.
It's like if you finish the bottle of tequila and there's
you
a worm.
Drink the worm.
Do not eat the worm. Have you ever done that? Have you
No.
ever had real tequila with a worm in it?
No.
Don't eat the worm.
No.
It'll make you go, man, I wish I had a shot of cicada Malort. I would drink a bottle. Right, of course. Wear gloves. At least I don't need a helmet. Anyway, do you need a new gig? And I'm not talking about a job. I'm talking about a career. Difference being it's something you can grow with, something where you have a great and valuable education you can take anywhere in the country, not just a job where you walk in and are hoping for a paycheck. Don't get me wrong. You're going to make bank as a union electrician with the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 117. Look, if you don't love where you're going, if you don't have benefits where you're going, if your boss is an a-hole, if your coworkers are jagoffs, do something about it. Stop spending a giant chunk of your life doing something that does not make you happy. Become a union electrician. It may or may not be for you, but it's only 5 minutes. I'm asking you to spend a day on the website, ibew117.org. See what I'm talking about. See if it's for you. If it is, great. You got a great career. If it isn't, you lost 5 minutes. Earn while you learn with their 5-year apprenticeship while you accumulate no debt, and it can all start for you. It is never too late to join IBEW Local 117. It can all start for you over there at IBEW117.org. I've just been told I've crossed over into annoying category. So
Slightly.
we'll roll me back a little. I'm just having fun. I appreciate your candor. Hi, Will Rock OPT. Who's this?
Oh, it's James from Crystal Lake.
What's going on?
What's their name?
James?
James. We changed our question today. Our OPT question to, does this show make sense? We're not sure it even makes sense anymore.
I don't know if it makes sense, and I'm sitting in here.
No, I agree. Does this show make sense?
Well, makes sense to somebody.
A ringing
Don't know
endorsement.
it's me.
All right, from the mind of Tom. All right, what can we do for you, James from Crystal Lake?
Well, the last kicker you had of the that neuro startup.
Yeah.
Cut your head off and put it on another body.
It was reminding me of a movie from years ago called Mars Attacks.
Oh yeah, the guys in the glass helmets. They go meh, 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 and then Slim Whitman yodeling killed them.
Yeah, and there was a point where a woman's head was swapped with a chihuahua.
Yeah, that was creepy, huh? Right?
Yeah,
but it worked. So maybe this company's onto something. You know what? That's what I want. I want my head put on Peanut's body, just a giant Tom head on a tiny dog body. Yes. James, when you start your company, when you do like a GoFundMe or what do they call Kickstarter, I'm kicking in for that. I want to be one of the first to put when the body's going, I want you to kill Peanut and cut my head off and put it on Peanut's body. Okay,
yeah.
that is going to look great. If somebody has Photoshop and can do that for me, go on my Facebook, put my head on Peanut's body, I'll buy you a beer. Thanks, James. I love you, man. Have a good day.
No problem. You too. Have a good day, Tom.
The science.
Thank you.
And
Leah.
Tom and Afterthought. So who's talking too much now? Afterthought.
Well, they forgot I was here because I haven't been able to speak.
Say whatever you want. What do you have?
I have nothing. I
have another thing on this, but go ahead.
No, this is Thursday. I want to ring my damn bell. Yeah. I want to talk to the people.
I would have done it for the Give Me a Head guy.
I want to talk to the people.
All right. We're taking calls. What do you want? I'll take another one in a minute after I tell you about so the whole cut the head off and put it on another body company or whatever, which I always say don't buy anything in the first model year. We bought a car in the first model year and it lasted for 200,000 miles, but it had a recall every 3 minutes.
Right.
Some of them were bring it in when you can, and some were in don't drive it anywhere but here. It's going to explode. So wait until they get this cut your head off, put it on another body thing going. That being said, I'm not saying it's not possible. You know the guillotine?
Yeah.
It's the cut the head off giant blade that falls.
Oh, yeah.
From the French Revolution.
I was going to say, it sounds familiar.
They did that in the French Revolution. They went and got all the royals, and they're like, you're out of here. We're going to do democracy now. And they didn't just send them away. They cut their heads off in the public square, because they were being assholes. So both sides, you cut somebody's head off. The head would fall into a basket.
Right.
And they would immediately pick it up by the hair and hold it up for the crowd.
Right.
And people always, that's for the crowd to see. This is what you do if you screw with us.
Right.
But no, they weren't showing the head to the crowd. They were showing the crowd to the head, because your brain keeps living. And like they'd show you your detached body and your
brain keeps living.
It's like, chickens run around and the body, your brain, there's still blood there. And you it's a very quick and violent thing to guillotine. So yeah. So for a couple of seconds, you're still conscious and you can see your own body. They can't prove this. They never could ask anybody. Because you don't have any lungs, you can't talk. But like the face would make facial expressions a little bit. And yeah, it sounds horrific, doesn't it? If I ever commit a crime, though, because I want to know if that's really a thing. Yeah. And they're like, well, how do you want to get shot? Do we
you want your head chopped off?
Guillotine. Guillotine. And that's my plea for the guillotine to be reinstalled as a use of capital punishments. We're going to do more calls. I'm going to shut the F up. Coming up after Disturbed, Tom doesn't talk. Leah takes calls. There you go. Now you're happy. you.
This is you doing.
I know. I'm
comedy.
going to do my best. I'm not being a jerk. I'm going to do my best. Let's.
No.
Less Tom, more Leah. I agree wholeheartedly that will improve the quality of the
Shut
show.
up.
No, I'm not kidding. There needs to be less me and there needs to be more you.
No.
So let's practice that now. Instead of me over talking, let's have you do the right amount. Here we go. It is 8:14 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. We'll do the mechanics and then you will take the call. 8:14 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. Open phone Thursday. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count. That means 800-223-9510. Talk or text for open phone Thursday.
I don't want to take the call.
That ship has sailed.
Mostly sunny and 76 today, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a sprinkle here or there.
It's going to be
It's
sprinkled.
going to be a little sprinkly.
I might get moist.
My
I'll
ma-
just sit inside. Listen, either I'll put on a slicker and go out and jump in puddles. That's always fun.
I love slickers.
Or I'll put on a flicker, or I'll put on a nice warm sweater
Mm.
and I'll sit inside with some hot cocoa, open the window and smell the clean air.
If you haven't
Watch
played,
it rain. It'll be very nice. And or maybe I'll do some day drinking. I'll have a wine cooler, except for the tart ones. I don't like the
No,
tart
not the
ones.
tart.
No.
If you haven't played in the rain in a while,
It's
I
fun.
suggest that you
Yeah,
do.
well, hell yeah.
Or one time, my best friend and I, it started raining. We were I don't know, high school. We just pulled over the car and started playing in the rain.
Yeah. Shouldn't probably do it in traffic, but you do you, boo. There you go. There's your weather. It is open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. Call now. Get on the air. Leah is taking
I'm
this
not.
call.
No, I'm not.
My mic is off, and
Yeah.
less
No.
Tom, more Leah. That's going to be a sweeper now from Jonathan Cook. Now with less Tom,
Tom,
and
more
more Leah,
Leah. I
because
like
he's
it.
old and poops himself, and she's a crazy woman with voices in her head. We have.
I don't have
sweepers
any
that say that.
voices yet.
The sweeper said, "You're crazy. I'm old, and you're."
I can't do it from over here. Like I have no
Say,
issue.
Hi, Will Rock. Here we go in 3, 2.
Hi, Will Rock. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Who's this?
This is Rob from Round Lake.
Where are you from?
Shut up, or else I can't hear him. Did you say Rob?
Yeah, Rob from Round Lake.
Rob from Round Lake. All right, Rob, before we get to what you want to say, question for you. Does this show make any sense whatsoever?
Sometimes.
So are you listening from all right, what do you got?
So I actually have a question for Tom.
Oh, damn it. There goes that. Turn on your mic, Tom.
Can't do it.
No. Here, you ask me and
No.
I'll ask him.
All right, ask Tom if he's been watching Survivor and if he watched the finale, which was last night.
Okay, so I know he is. It was actually in a pool. He watched the finale last night. What do you want to know about his take on this?
All right, well, I just wanted to let him know, yeah, he's the big winner. So I'll see him soon.
Oh, you won. Oh, you guys were in a pool together. And Tom was the winner?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, this is weird. Thanks for calling, man.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Bye. Do you want to explain your connection to Rob and Survivor? And yeah, why did he say something like that?
That we were in a pool. He ran the pool.
Oh, okay.
And I won. And yes, I did watch it. Nice spoiler alert there, Rob.
Well,
what if
no
I
one
had watched
knows-
it? It was on last night. And it was very late.
Mhm.
The odds of me watching it. I was on for Corso until 9.
He didn't
I
say
got
you
home-
won, though.
He said, did he say I won?
He didn't say you won.
I
and
did win. I did win.
He didn't say you won.
He just
and
wanted to know.
No. Are you? This is what pisses me off. He didn't say you won until I told him that you watched it. So he waited to
He's a good
spoil
guy,
the
that Rob.
situation.
He's a good guy, that Rob. I don't know how he got sued. He outkicked his coverage.
Wow.
Anyway, so he does a pool for all these reality
Mhm.
shows, and I won. And I'm not going to say who I had or whatever.
Yeah.
And yes, I did watch it because I didn't want to have it spoiled by seeing it
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
And also, I wanted to watch it with Yolo because she was in the pool too.
Mhm.
She did not win. Jake did not win. Jackson, I won.
You won.
So I wanted to watch it. So I got home at like 10. So I was up till like 1 a.m.
Ugh.
because the final, it's like
It was
3
late,
hours.
yeah.
So I laid on the couch and Yola because Yola would like wake me where she wasn't trying to act like she was waking me because she
Mhm.
knew I was dozing. And it was the final thing. And she's like, it looked like I was going to win. And she's like, yeah, Tom, it looks like you're going to win. And she's nudging me.
Yeah,
and so I'm
yeah.
like, what?
Oh, yeah.
So I kind of saw the ending and I won. So it was good. It was a good season. They keep doing that thing. You want to be on Survivor, send your entry in or whatever.
You should definitely do that.
That is very painful that not only do you not want me taking calls, you want me to die on an island somewhere.
You don't actually
Real
die.
nicely. I would. If you see my dumpster fire of a life, I die. Fire ants. And that's not even what kills me. It's the lightning strike after I fall in the fire and the piranhas eat my leg off. That's my Survivor story. Master Truck and Trailer, get the boat out this weekend. Hopefully, you already did. And it got to the lake. I see that every summer. I tell you, there's a boat on the side of the road with the trailer broken, the hitch broken, whatever. It's precious cargo. You got to get the camper out to the campsite, doing some camping this weekend. A motorcycle trailer. Maybe you're going somewhere far, far away and you want to trailer the bike there. Cargo, travel, landscape, whatever kind of trailer you have. They do the work at Master Truck and Trailer, whatever kind of work you need to be done. Electrical work on the wheels, the tires, the locks, the suspension. Master Truck and Trailer will make sure your precious cargo gets where it has to go. They'll do it at a fair price. They're going to do everything with honesty and integrity. Stop in and see them Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road, Waukegan, or if you want to know more, they're on the web at mttllc.net. Web. What did it do to die today at 1:45 A thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. See, I'm doing a vocal warm-up. You're just making noise.
Look at you. A-E-I-O-U.
And sometimes why?
A-E-I-O-U.
Hi, Will Rock. Who's this?
Nicole, Union Grove.
Hey, Nicole. Oh, Nicole. Sweet, my
We're not doing that
sweet
again.
We're not going to play the point blank again? The hell we ain't. Now we are. What's up, Nicole?
Oh, yes, we are.
Nicole, does this show make any sense?
Absolutely. I love it.
Well, now I'm
right there in
worried.
with your
Now I'm
insanity.
worried. All right. What can we
You
do
should
for you?
be.
What can we do for you today, Nicole?
I just wanted to give you an update on my MRI. I had that on Saturday, and that didn't go so good.
Oh, no.
I have to go see a surgeon now.
Nicole,
What were you having an MRI on again?
That's personal. She wanted to share
My
that.
lower back.
Your lower back.
Oh, we were worried about
we did talk about
like
this.
yeah, L3, L4,
Mhm.
working at sciatica
Yeah.
or something like that. That is a horrible thing. I was looking the surgery route, but it kind of righted itself. There's other stuff to do before they cut you open, Nicole, but I hope you get it fixed. I can relate with that. I go to the doctor, he sends me to the cardiologist sends me for all these tests, and I go back and they throw some pills at me, and now my pill container is the size of a 5-gallon bucket. It went from 1 to 800. It's hard to remember them. Nicole, I hope you do better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When are you going to see your surgeon or whatever?
Next week.
All right. I hope it goes well. Don't point blank. All right.
I wasn't eyeing that. I was eyeing the surgeon for Nicole.
Okay. Nicole, I hope it goes well. Call and let us know, okay?
Thank you. I will do.
All right. Here's Nicole from Union Grove. stuff happens, man, and you know you gotta go see
My
the doctor.
lower back hurts, but I think I've been squatting wrong.
All right.
So.
Or the pregnancy that you were worried about the other day. Anyway, Open Phone Thursday rolls on 800-223-9510. Text or talk. Also, Mark from House of Harley here. We're going to talk about Sturgis. You can ride to Sturgis with us.
I hear you going through some changes. I hear your friends all talk.
It's Point Blank on Will Rock. For Nicole, she calls. We play that song. We should play that song. I like that song. It's 8:28 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Leah. Mark is here from House of Harley Davidson. You can see him on camera now on TomTube, which is up and running on all our socials and at 95willrock.com for Open Phone Thursday. Back to the OPT lines. We haven't checked the text line yet. I will do that next. Coming up next, before we go to the phones, text line. You can text or talk 800-223-9510. Mark brings in breakfast for us from McDonald's. And
Yeah.
I love all the McDonald's breakfasts. My favorite, steak, egg and cheese bagel. Some of them have it, some of them don't. That's good, but there's the juice on the bottom of the bag. That's so tasty. Not good. And then
so you lick the bottom of the brown.
Why not?
Okay.
Or you just the bag gets so soft you can just eat the paper.
Eat the paper, yeah.
Bacon, egg and cheese biscuit is number 2.
See, I don't like biscuit.
And then there's the classic. This is when McDonald's started out. They had
This
like
is the
5
best.
items.
This is the OG.
It was a huge deal. They invented the Egg McMuffin. This is all you got for breakfast.
Yeah.
Nobody in America knew what Canadian bacon was at the time. We were like, isn't that just ham? So anyway, Canadian bacon, egg, perfectly round cooked egg, nice only English muffin I eat, although they're good with a little jelly on them.
So yummy.
I don't need a major lawsuit. That is not cicada infused.
No, there's no
McMuffin, by the
cicada
way.
in the
I just
McMuffin.
wanted to make sure.
You can come in next Tuesday if you want to try the cicada malort.
I've considering it.
I'm actually sick that
I
day,
asked
so if
Sean
you
from-
want to do
I
the
asked
weather.
Sean from Jesse Oaks to come in because he's the malort guy. When he does beverage and hand volleyball,
says
he has a shot of malort.
Yeah.
Every team. That's 30 in one day. He's a weird man. But this,
How is he alive?
this right here makes me so very flatulent.
Yeah, I can't wait to be
Set a timer.
in the room with you in an hour. How long does it take?
She didn't wear deodorant the other day. She can't complain about the stench. I don't know.
forgot.
I'll let you know. Can we start a timer here? I'll start a timer on my phone.
At 8:29 and 50 seconds.
Well,
Let the experience begin.
I'll just start a timer. So I will let you know, but I will still eat it. It's one of the most wonderful
All
things
right, I
in the
need
world.
you to stop talking with food in your mouth. That is like my biggest pet peeve.
Second time today, she told me to stop talking.
Well, this time you have food in your mouth and you're talking on the radio with food in your mouth. Oh my gosh, I'm
Yeah.
like my skin
That's
is crawling.
More annoying than the baby voice you were talking with earlier,
A
or
sure way to
or
get me to do
whatever
something
that
is
was.
tell me not to.
What kind of-
Mine?
no,
His.
his.
Oh, the-
What-
the-
his. Yeah, his.
It's a
whiny-
sprinkle.
His,
It's
his
a-
sprinkle.
she likes that
his whiny voice.
Yeah.
She likes
It's just
that
a little
It's
sprinkle.
not whiny. That's
Okay, I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to leave. I cannot handle you talking with food in your mouth. Okay, mostly sunny and 76 today, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a sprinkle here and there. Sprinkle. It is 66 in Gurney, 67 in Racine, and hopefully, Mark, speaking of McDonald's, hopefully you didn't get these from the McDonald's mentioned in this upcoming story. All right. Weird things going on down at the Mickey D's. That is on the way after the 95 Will Rock 95 second update, which is brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, Local 118. Looking for welders now? Go to ualocal118.com. A 25-year-old Kenosha man faces multiple charges after a road rage incident. Shane Ryan Brown allegedly attacked another man with a baseball bat and ran him over with his SUV. Brown was charged with felonies. He posted a $2,000 bond and is set for a preliminary hearing on May 28th. An Illinois lottery player struck gold with a $1 million jackpot winning lotto ticket. It was purchased at a BP gas station in Wadsworth. The winning numbers 2, 8, 10, 18, 22, and 28 match perfectly. Lucky winner has not stepped forward yet. Officials advise the winner to sign the ticket, keep it safe until the prize is claimed. Will Rock Sports. That is brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking, call Pratt's today for a free estimate.
This is a lot better radio show. I will tell you that.
Yeah, it's just for a second.
No.
Just finish your food. Enjoy your
Permanently.
food. Marlins beat the Brewers 1-0. Braves beat the Cubs 9-2. Toronto Blue Jays, they used a 7-run second inning to beat the Chicago White Sox 9-2. In the NBA playoffs, Dallas Mavericks over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tonight, Pacers at Celtics. NHL playoffs, the Florida Panthers beat the New York Rangers 3-0. Edmonton at Dallas. And the Calder Cup, Admirals over Griffins in OT. And finally, we don't have to worry about it being the McDonald's that Mark stopped at to get us these delicious
This McDonald's
sandwiches.
was fully vetted.
Fully vetted before,
Yes.
yeah. Well, and I love McDonald's. Oh, yeah, McDonald's.
Tom, are you going to share some of yours, or did you inhale it in 2 bites?
He inhaled it.
You told me to finish it.
Possibly that could be what
What
results
causes
in
the gas? Yeah.
Maybe.
Um,
I'm not a doctor, but I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can result in the gas.
What do you? How long does it take you to eat an egg McMuffin?
I don't know. You got to chew it and you got to enjoy it.
Talk off the air. I want to eat it while it's warm, so I'm eating it.
Okay,
fast.
I'm going to tell you the story then. An Australian
You asked
McDonald's.
me a question. I have my mic off. I'm
Yeah.
following your rules.
Oh.
I'm shutting up.
Oh.
You want me to leave the room?
I just want you to finish chewing your food. I could.
can't. I'm answering
Oh my God!
questions.
Please stop. This is like this
tried
is
to
my
do-
pet peeve
I tried
right
to do a
now.
good
I'm
thing.
answering
Now
questions, specific questions targeted
I
at me.
regret.
Yeah.
Tell Mark
turning in
to
the egg
shut up. When are you going to tell
My
Mark to shut up?
apologize to you, Lena.
No, thank you.
When are you going to tell Mark to shut
I'm
up?
not
He's
going
asking
to.
me questions.
I'm not going to. Right? Are you ready to
But
hear?
I get it.
Are you ready to hear the story?
I've been for 5 minutes. He asked me questions.
An Australian McDonald's, so we do not have to worry about these. You didn't go to Australia for them, did you? He was caught drying a wet, dirty mop under a heat lamp. Customer witnessed the whole thing go down. The employee received a warning from a colleague. McDonald's responded by retraining all employees on sanitation procedures. I'm like going at it with my mouth. I like the feeling of skin between my teeth. I poop myself. That doesn't make sense.
Dream come true. You don't need me. You can have a conversation with yourself. I just got to get some more drops on this wall, and we will get rid of the old annoying mouth talker. All right, time for the big
you.
announcement. Go see a doctor. So I didn't give it to you. Time for the big announcement. Mark is here from House of Harley Davidson. And it's online, but we haven't really talked about it on the air. We're riding a Sturgis again this year. Yay!
Very exciting.
Yeah.
We're going to listen to this looped on music the entire way.
This?
Yeah.
I like it.
Over and over.
I like
all
it.
the way.
I like it. Can I tell you something? You were right. I was wrong. Let me tell you. When I got the new helmet last year, Ray, they're in the what do you call it?
Motor clothes
department helped me get a new helmet, and you guys said you should get the one with the built-in speaker and microphone and all that stuff.
Correct.
Like I don't like because when I'm out riding the bike, I don't like to be bothered. It's wind therapy. But then I got the one that attaches on, so we could ride to Sturgis last year, and I could be on the air.
Right.
And then I was using it all the way to Sturgis. I was listening to stuff in my helmet, and there's no back. So it's there when you want it. Now, next time, but I want it integrated because it's kind of icky with it hanging off. If you're getting a helmet, how much more is it to get a helmet with that stuff integrated in it, the electronics? Ray would know.
Ray would know. I don't want to. I don't want
to. It's worth it.
Another $100
yeah,
or whatever it is. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I hope I need a new helmet soon so I can do that, but it probably won't. Anyway, Mark is here. We're riding a Sturgis again this year. Now, last year it was a 3-day journey. We stopped the first night in
Mason City, Iowa.
Had a nice dinner at a place. Tom bought.
Yes, Tom bought.
Tom always buys.
Then the next day we went and saw where Buddy Holly crashed.
Correct. You were outstanding in your field.
It's in the middle of a cornfield. You walk through the field and there you are. And the time of year we were there, the corn was only about waist high, so you could see us.
Right.
And then there was a soybean field too. Anyway, and then that night we stayed in
Mitchell,
South Dakota, and then the next day we rode to Sturgis. So it's about 300 miles a day. Now this year, going to cowboy up and ride it in 2 days. So it'll be like 450, 500 the first day.
Yeah,
and then we're going to stay in Mitchell again, right?
Yeah. So first night, Friday, August 2nd. Leave from the House of Harley
6 a.m.
I'm saying 6 a.m.
I want to leave.
Why am I saying 6 a.m., Tom?
Because we want to leave by 9.
Right.
And who do we wait on?
Tom.
No.
Sean.
No.
Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wait on Mark,
Damn
and then we
it.
hit the road. Well, you got on the third try. You weren't out of strikes.
No, I'm going to be gone. I'm not going to be here.
Sorry, I will be on
wanted
the
to
air
go.
solo from the motorcycle. We'll put Engelbert or somebody in the studio.
No, I wanted to go to Sturgis.
You can go for a while.
You can go.
What do you have? Is it kid baseball?
our
Stop going to all your
Fine.
kids' sporting events at the sacrifice of your life. My parents, I played baseball, organized baseball from the age of 10 until 17.
Yeah.
They went to a game a year, maybe.
I miss those games.
They dropped me off at practice. They went home and had sex.
This is in Cincinnati, so I can't just,
They might be mathematically eliminated by then.
Yeah, true.
No, it's not a term. So anyway, you'll miss Sturgis. Anyway.
Damn it.
So if you want to
Go
ride
on.
with us to Sturgis, we'll tell you the details coming up in just a couple of minutes, but we're setting up this thing. You can find out all about it, though, on the road trips page at 95wheelrock.com, but we'll run down the details coming up. But
all the details.
We're leaving that morning whenever Mark's ready to go from House of Harley Davidson. What is the morning? Friday,
August 2nd.
We're riding to Mitchell, South Dakota. We stay there Friday night, and then Saturday we go to the rest of the day. We're at Sturgis on Saturday.
There you go.
Cool.
About 450 miles a day, and then people can get off my ass. Hey, you ride your bike there. I'm going to ride there in 2 days.
Badass. You should probably.
No, I'd probably be broken.
Start doing stretches.
Yeah. No, it's not bad. Last year at the end of the 300-mile first day, I was like, I could have gone further. So
that's the first thing he said when he got off the bike. I wanted to throat punch him.
Yeah,
he could have gone
because he wanted to go. He wanted to do it one
months,
hop.
I said
no,
2 days.
Yeah,
2 days.
And I said, let's take 3 because a man's got to know his limitations.
And then he used the sprinkle voice, the rain voice, and said, "I need 3 days.
I just need 3 days. I don't want to catch a cold.
Adrian, if you don't want me, riding the Sturgis anymore, I can find something else to do. What do you want? I just want one thing. What? When? She wants us to ride to Sturgis in 2 days.
In 2 days.
I'm on it. It's Open Phone Thursday. Talk or text 800-223-9510 as promised. Over to the text line. Last week I got so far behind on this thing. And then more with Mark from House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield about the ride to Sturgis. We were just telling Leah, you could, if you have baseball to go to, but then maybe next year, if we're still doing this, which I hope we are,
fingers crossed,
you could take your Jeep and just have as much of it and ride with us every day. And sometimes
awesome.
it would be hard when we go to some of the places to park your Jeep. You'll have to get creative. But you're not
it's a monster truck. I could put it
you're
wherever
not
I
opposed.
want.
I was gonna say you're not opposed. That's what I was gonna say, to just running it up on the median.
Yep.
She's offered to do that.
I could have gotten over that median.
It was on 45 and it was a large median. Like we would have had to drive across like 20 yards or whatever to get to the other lane. Traffic was stopped. She's like, I'm going across the median. I'm like, and it was snow. Like I could have. Because you have a monster truck doesn't mean you get to drive wherever you want. That's still illegal.
I could have turned around and the median was just in my way, but I would have gotten over it. Anyway.
We made it to the 501 Club by like 5 o'clock. From the text line, I want to ride to Sturgis with Tom. I will text you the info. You can find it on the road trips page at 95willrock.com. There, somebody sent it in. Oh my God.
That is frightening, but that's not
peanut, but I'll keep it. I love it. I love this. It is I'm going to put it on the TomTube right now on the stream. Whoever did this, I love you. Where's Showcam? It's under here. I got it.
So bad.
It is haunting. It is me with a dog's head.
That's not Sean's dog, is it? No.
No, it is another dog that was exactly like Peanut, like a teacup or a multi-poo. It was a mini multi-poo. So it's kind of like Peanut, but disturbing. I love that. Print screen. All right. Thank you for sending that in on the text line. You can see it now on TomTube if you want to. I'll leave it up for a while. I just want to tell you all, I don't like Leah at first, but now she's grown on me. JB on the highway. Thank you.
Thanks, JB.
She's like a fungus.
The hell?
I don't like her.
I didn't like her. She's growing on me.
Tomorrow is the annual. Where is this? Tomorrow is the annual Chicago Ruck March from Glencoe to Navy Pier. A good cause to spread awareness for veteran suicide. So you can go to cagovets.org Ruck March to learn more. Thank you for sending that in. That is awesome. Let's do one other.
Are you going to do the Murph with me? We talked about doing it on Sunday.
What is that?
The Murph. It's the mile run.
Oh,
right. And then you do the 300, 200, 100. It's the
hold your breath for
no. You do the 300 squats, 200. What?
I'm there.
200.
I'm running a little late. Start without
you.
Yeah. Actually, the plan is to ride the motorcycle to Madison to see Royal Bliss at Bratfest. But I'll tell you what, I'll have 100 brats instead.
And 100 pull-ups, and then you run another mile.
And 100 beers. And I will run
You're
from
not
the
going
beer
with
tent
me?
To the brat tent.
For a great cause. And you do it while wearing a weighted vest.
Okay, this is getting better every minute. There's supposed to be some rain and it's not just sprinkles. And I don't like getting moist. I have rain gear for the bike, though. I'm going to Madison to see Royal Bliss on Sunday. But next one, remind me next time. I can't. I have to take my kid to Indiana to watch him play baseball.
Whatever.
So I used to have excuses. It's 8:51. More about the ride to Sturgis and how you can get on that. Coming up next, one more text from the text line. My answer to the question of the day. It's QOTD. It's the quat.
Question of the day.
It's the quat. The show is marginally listenable. Just my question is, why did Log Toss die? Because I couldn't make it, and
because we switched studios, and it changed the direction of which you were throwing it, and it completely threw you off. I think over time, you would have been fine, but
I didn't make it for a year.
I wish that you would have.
Well, but we have instead people can spin the wheel and they can win the money. I don't know.
We have to anser the phones for that to happen.
Do I get to spin the wheel? She just rung the bell.
No, it is not for you. Do not play it. No, don't play it. That was just me showing you that I can ring my bell. Oh my God! Do not.
All right,
Tom.
so I get to pick a number.
Oh, you're like a child. I tell you not to do something, and you continue.
That's when I do it. Have you not caught on to that yet? I get to pick a number between 1 and 95. If I land on it, I get the jackpot from Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green.
That's not how this works.
$846.41. If you want to win the money, call now for Thursday. 223-9510. If Leah loves your call, you spin the wheel and you could win the jackpot. Are you ready? I'm getting it today. I had a meeting last night about my high school radio station's 50th anniversary party next year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 89 WBSD in Burlington. Watch this. I'm going to spin the wheel.
Yep.
Computer, pick a number between 1 and 95. I say 89. See, boom, nailed it. All right. So anyway, if you call, you can do that. Eventually, we'll get a winner, and it's better odds than log toss ever getting hit was. So 800-223-9510. We'll do that next. Tell you more about our ride to Sturgis with House Harley Davidson. That's on deck on Will Rock.
Northbrook Sports Club. Go to their Facebook. I feel like that's where I get a lot of my information. That's where a lot of people go before they go to the website. Go.
You should get your news there too. It's really reliable.
Well, no, I'm not talking when it comes to news. I'm talking when it comes to business. So they have a ton of events coming up this weekend, or a ton of events coming up, but they do have stuff going on this weekend, and it's your chance to become part of an elite community. You can join this private club now. They are accepting applications for new members, whether you're a seasoned shooter or you're just starting out, or maybe you're just interested in it. Go check out Northbrook Sports Club. Their facility caters to all skill levels, and it's massive, 735 acres of landscape, a range of amenities, 4 sporting clay courses, 2 FETASC parkours, 11 skeet and trap combo fields, and 1 super sporting course. And you could get some food there too. There's Smoke and Barrel, full service restaurant offering breakfast and lunch options, membership options, families, They have youth member options. Just go check it out. Get all the details, learn more, submit your application today. Visit northbrooksportsclub.org/apply.
All right, Mark is here from House Harley Davidson, hanging with us this morning for Open Phone Thursday. You can still get through 800-223-9510. Talk or text. We'll go to the phone lines in just a moment. If you want to ride to Sturgis, it's on the road trips page under the Go tab at 95wheelrock.com. Scroll down until it says Ride to Sturgis. Basically, you don't pay anything. You have to sign a waiver. We meet at House of Harley Davidson on that Friday. We're planning on rolling out about 6. I'll be live on the air from the bike again. What Friday it is? Is it? It's
Friday, August 2nd. And then you say you don't pay anything, meaning
well, I'll get there. You're all nervous.
You make me all nervous.
You have to pay. There's no package deal we're selling or anything. The hotel links are on there. We tell you where we're staying. You book your own hotel room. We can do gas stops. You roll with us as long as you roll with us, but you're not our problem. You break down, it's your problem. You got to get your hotel. You got to pay for your gas. I mean, you're there. It's better to ride in a group, though, to have people with you. And it's fun. And
it's
Mark
so much more fun. And every stop, Tom eats a gas station burrito.
I love gas station
amazing.
Food. Yeah. And jerky. I like to test the regional jerky.
It adds more stops.
Thank
That's
you.
the downfall to it.
Because then he has to go. Yeah.
So anyway, more on my flatulence. I can feel the Egg McMuffin coming out, getting ready to come out.
It's
my
a
McMuffler.
special edition one.
It's coming out my McMuffler in a couple of minutes. I can feel it percolating.
Oh my God.
So we read from there. It's an aggressive ride. It's like 450 miles each day. We ride through to Mitchell, and then the next day we ride from Mitchell to Sturgis. We get there on that Saturday. Mark leads the way, and you have ridden to Sturgis and back. How many times?
More. I think I'm on. This would be a dozen.
So it's a well-curated ride.
Right.
Yeah.
Day 2, we ride through the Badlands, go through the park.
Badlands is, if you're in Sturgis and you want to ride the Badlands, you have to ride back out to the Badlands.
Back to do it.
So it makes sense on the way there to ride through the Badlands. You're a brilliant man.
As we're heading west.
You're a brilliant man. House Harley Davidson, by the way, if you want to get your bike serviced, and I have the bike, I have, thanks to Jeff over at House Harley Davidson, I have the bike. If you want to get it serviced now or before the Sturgis ride, which you have to do, if you're going to make a big ride like that, just get it in and get it checked out.
And what we've got now is express lane service.
Okay.
So unfortunately, if you didn't get your service or had your bike stored with House of Harley over the winter, which I'll go ahead and, here it is May, plug that for next year. But you know what? Express lane service. Call us up or text us 414-282-2211. We'll get back to you. We'll pick up your bike, no charge.
Pick up
get
and
it
delivery.
serviced.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to ride.
Beautiful.
Express lane service. We're open on Sundays. Tom, I can go on and on. I could be like that guy.
And then we get rid of Mark. We get rid of Mark's mic. See, now I know how you feel, Leah.
Yeah,
I know
thank you.
He's still going.
No, it's actually so much nicer to listen to Mark. It's a change.
Mark, you want to take the call? Go ahead.
Sure.
Here's Mark to take the call. Say hello, their name, where they're from, question of the day. Does this show make sense? And then what they want to do. Okay. Open Phone Thursday. Hi, Will Rock. Here we go and go.
Good morning. Who are we speaking today on Will Rock? Open Phone Thursday. OPT.
Killing it.
Hi, it's John. How you guys doing?
How you doing, John? What can we help you with?
Doing great.
You got to ask the question.
Ask me a question.
No, you have to ask the question of the day.
What's the question of the day?
I told you,
there's so many
John,
rules here, John.
Where are you calling from,
it's
John?
Chaos
it's not
in
rules.
the
It's
studio.
doing my job. Where are you calling from, John?
I'm calling from Lindenhurst. I'm calling from Lindenhurst, and I actually don't know the question.
Does this show make sense? This is proof.
Originally, it was what movie should we watch high, but now we've changed it to does this show make sense?
The answer is no.
See, John, my rules are better. I just ask, throw a question out. Then,
Yeah, no, this show doesn't make sense.
Thank you.
John, there you go.
That's
but
why
I
we
love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, John?
I was just seeing if you're doing the 1 to 95 number guess.
Oh, the 95. Oh, you got to be a good call. You have to have Leah ring her bell, and you have not been a good call. So I appreciate you trying, buddy. Thanks for trying. You did not make the cut. This guy probably won't make the cut either. It depends on the quality of the joke from Danny Z's Woodworking in Burlington. It's Bad Dad Joke Danny.
What up, Danny?
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
Good. Does this show make any sense?
So this show is like Bush League at best, and that's why it's so amazing.
I would say that is the most accurate description ever. Leah's rubbing her face.
I don't want to be part of it.
Do you want me to go home?
No, I want to go home.
Why? What's wrong?
I think that the gassy egg McMuffin is a thing for everyone.
Are you farting?
Not yet, but I want to go home.
Farting?
No, not yet.
I haven't farted yet.
Yeah. The great thing about this show, Tom, is especially if you're watching it on
Me.
TomTube,
Yeah.
it's not encumbered or your view's not blocked by any Marconi awards.
Now listen, that's political. Leah, go ahead and grab those two glass things. There's plenty of awards around this building, and then this. Grab the one on the right and hand that to me. Not encumbered. Hand me that. Hand me that.
One of them
I
says
have this
2006.
No, listen. This is 2002. I am the reigning. We'll get to you in a minute, Danny. I am the reigning Chicago Air Award winner. Air Awards is Achievement in Radio, Best Morning Show on a Music Station for 2002. And I am the current champion of that because that was the final year of the awards.
You
And
broke it.
I think they decided that if I'm winning, it's not worth handing an award out. If I'm the top, if I'm the top of the line. So here, Mark, and it's glass. It's a nice award. That was the year I met someone who Leah didn't know this morning that I mentioned, Paul Harvey. Mark, do you remember Paul Harvey?
We were best friends.
Thank
yes.
you. Bad dad joke, Danny. Do you remember Paul Harvey?
I certainly do.
I won this award the day he won an award. I got a picture with him, and I didn't care about winning my award because I got to meet Paul Harvey. So there you go. That's who Paul Harvey is. What's up, Danny? You can tell us a joke?
I am. And since we are talking about Sturgis and everything like that, and Tom, since I know you're such a Star Wars nerd, I wanted to just ask this question. How do Jedi keep their motorcycle tires in place?
How do Jedi keep their motorcycle tires in place? I don't know.
Well,
I give up.
They use the forks.
Do you have a cricket sound effect?
I do. Oh, that was the punchline. Thanks for
does.
calling, Danny.
I don't get it.
No bell for him today.
I don't
No
get
bell. No bell. How do Jedi use so the Jedi use the Force. You've heard of the
Okay.
Force, right?
Yes.
And Force sounds like forks. And on a motorcycle, how do they keep their, did he say tires or wheels or what in place?
How do they keep their tires wheels in place?
The tire of the wheel is on the fork. That's what keeps the tire wheel in place. So they use the Jedis use the forks. See, even if you understand the punchline, that's why it's bad dad joke, Danny. But less of me, sure, fine. 904 800 223 9510, the number for open phone Thursday, and more about the ride to Sturgis with Mark from House of Harley coming up.
Mostly sunny and 76 today, 56 overnight, 77 tomorrow with a sprinkle here and there. It's 69
Mark doesn't like the voice. I won't do the voice.
in Wadsworth and 72 in Kenosha. You remember the view from your hotel in, where were we at? We were in Vegas. You remember that view?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The roof of the adjoining building.
Uh-huh.
That was about it.
It was like this. You opened it up
a
and it
little
was
crack.
like this.
Yeah.
This,
Boy, they loved me at the front desk.
yeah, I liked it because you tipped him at the front desk.
You
and
didn't.
I didn't.
She
I
had
got
a beautiful
view.
The lesson we learn is stop being such a generous tipper.
Apparently, this woman, though, got scammed with a fake hotel room view that is on the way after the 95 Will Rock 95-second update. Beach Park resident Alfredo de la Cruz faces up to 30 years in jail for allegedly sexually assaulting a woman with intellectual disabilities. The investigation revealed that de la Cruz assaulted the victim, prompting charges including aggravated criminal sexual assault. The victim's mother, suspicious of de la Cruz's behavior, placed a recording device that captured the assault, leading to his arrest. Waukegan-based roofing company ECS Roofing Professionals, Inc. paid over $360,000 in fines and interest after repeatedly disregarding federal workplace safety standards. The fines were imposed due to the company's failure to provide fall protection systems for its employees, resulting in citations and penalties from OSHA for violations in Illinois and Wisconsin. Don't you even ask me what that means. Will
I
Rock
explained
Sports,
it this morning.
and I've already forgotten.
Mark,
There's-
what does OSHA stand for? See if he knows.
Occupational.
Yes.
Safety.
Yes.
Hazard.
No.
No.
OSHA. There's an A in there.
Oh.
And
think of a conjunction. Don't help him. It's
Well,
not.
it's hard because
question.
usually
you can't go on
conjunctions-
Jeopardy with two people and have a team.
Yes, you can. I've seen it.
All right. And occupational safety and
Health.
yes. This is where
Association.
Oh, you were so
So
close.
close.
Leah said ass there. It's administration. It's like,
Whatever.
oh, wait a second. Get my timer out. Get my timer out.
Here it
Get my
comes.
timer out. I gotta get the timer open so I can do this.
Okay.
37 minutes and 18 seconds.
Before the farting kicked
The
in.
Egg McMuffin kicked in. So there you go.
Will Rock Sports.
You guys wanted to play this game.
I did not.
Was
So-
that my idea?
So thanks to Windy City Rooter, they drain your pipes, not your wallet.
And I'm gonna step away.
Marlins beat the Brewers 1-0. Atlanta Braves beat the Chicago Cubs 9-2. Toronto Blue Jays beat the Chicago White Sox 9-2. NBA playoffs: Dallas Mavericks over the Minnesota Timberwolves tonight. Pacers at Celtics. In the NHL playoffs, the Florida Panthers beat the New York Rangers 3-0 tonight. Edmonton at Dallas. And Calder Cup, Admirals over Griffins in OT.
Calder Cup.
Calder Cup. What did I say?
Colder Cup, which
Calder.
makes it sound like we're going to buy a refrigerator.
All right.
Colders in Milwaukee.
Whatever.
They should advertise.
And finally,
Are they still open?
yeah, it sucks when you get a crummy view from your hotel room, especially when you pay extra for it. Am I right, Tom, or am I right? you're like, I got two things for you when we go to Vegas, this and that.
You should
and this
always
and-
tip the desk clerk $20. Usually,
You did
I
it
would
first.
Say, I would say 7 out of 10 times it
Yeah,
works.
you
and
did
is-
You did
is
it first,
spectacular,
and
yeah.
I ended up winning. I just told him I'm
Don't
with
tip.
that guy.
Well,
Uh,
again, you won off of my $20. Good
Uh-huh.
advice.
Okay,
Whatever.
I'll save the 20, spend it on something else. Put it in the machine.
You were real generous with my money all weekend. Gambling, eating,
I gave you
drinking.
time out. I gave you all of that money back gambling wise. I won it.
Did you?
I did. I
Okay.
won all of that back on the tables that night. Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I gave you my chips. I said, here, whether you gave that to Yola to play around with, I don't know. Either way, that's not what the story is. A woman from Argentina, she was recently shocked after arriving in a hotel room in Italy. Cost her a small fortune. Have you been to Italy?
Many times.
Many times.
3 times.
Bastard. It's on my bucket list. She
I'm
was
going to Scotland next May. You should
Mhm.
sign up for that. It's not a station thing. It's a Tom
It's
thing.
a Tom thing, yeah.
But it's on like my social. It's my new
Yeah.
Facebook, whatever. It's pretty spectacular. You should go on that.
I
You should
can't.
go on that.
My kid is graduating high school that
Priorities,
week, so
Leah.
maybe.
I'm going to your baseball game. I'm going to your high school graduation. Well, were you there for the birth too, I suppose? Look at me. I'm a mom.
Either way, she arrived at her room in Italy. She was promised a gorgeous seaside view, but could hardly believe her eyes when she discovered that the so-called view was a cheap poster of the
Okay.
ocean.
All right.
So she opens up her curtains and it's just a
She did.
poster.
That's what she was looking at. That's what she was viewing in a court of law. I'm sorry. Case dismissed. They win.
No, her
That's what-
room actually overlooked a grimy
Did she-
alleyway.
Did she get a refund?
No, she didn't.
Well,
She
they had her legally. Now listen.
I don't think so.
One of my
I-
best pictures all time
Mhm.
is from Italy, and it is out my window in Venice, and it is literally just of the buildings, the adjacent buildings' roofs. Is it roofs or that's been a question of mine for a long time. Is
Roofs.
it roofs or roofs?
It's roofs.
What does the dog say?
Roof.
So it's roofs.
It's roofs.
It's not roofs.
No.
I made that word up.
Mhm.
Yes.
Roofs. So it's of
Roofs.
the adjacent roofs. And it is a beautiful photo. Even like the ugly view I had in
Yeah, yeah.
Vegas, in Italy, even the ugly views are beautiful.
Beautiful.
In
Okay.
Italy,
Way to rub it in.
I look like crap. They all dress really well and are very, doesn't work for
Very
humans.
beautiful,
It works
huh?
for pictures, but not humans. She didn't get a refund.
She has not yet. She just went on TikTok to
All right.
complain and
We'll go to the front desk instead. We are better than that hotel because if you don't like the show, like Leah, I will give you all your money back. So there you go.
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
Saturday looks beautiful, full sun, but it's
Okay.
not going to be that warm because I know a lot of people talking about taking the boat out. My
Yeah.
girlfriend wants to put the
Yeah.
boat in the water, and it's like mid 60s. It's not boating weather this weekend. Riding weather, though, yeah.
Motorcycling
Yeah,
weather.
hell yeah.
Yeah, so screw you boat people. Screw you guys.
Screw you guys.
I would like to go for a boat ride, though. Does she have extra room? I'll pay for beer
Yeah.
or gas.
No,
or-
they don't. They don't take gas money.
I'll bring beer.
Okay,
All right.
you're in.
Urine? They want urine on their boat? Why would they want urine? Are they tanning leathers?
You're
Yeah. My what?
in
I'm in where?
on the boat. You're in. You're in. You can come.
I'm having sex with someone on the boat. I can come. I'm in, and I can come on the boat. What kind of boat is this? The Lost Boat. Soon we'll be making out. No, I don't. You
Oh,
have.
it's the love boat.
You have very festive. I don't think it's love. You have very festive friends. I can't wait to meet them. It's an interesting situation. On average, Americans will do this for 8 people this year. Apparently, it's have sex on a stranger's boat, and they're into the golden shower scene. They want urine and sex. Okay, I got to start hanging around with your people on the weekends. You can't invite somebody on your friend's boat. Your friend has to invite somebody.
Once she
I'm a-
puts the boat in, she'd be whatever. It's not like I'm inviting a crew of people.
Yeah. Well, I do. I have a posse that I roll with. I have my hangers on, my posse.
Yeah.
The coattails
I have a
people.
posse.
But you're inviting me on it. And you said when she puts it in. This is like the porn boat. Is there a OnlyFans or something? That
No,
goes
we
on
don't
with
do that.
this? Is her
Oh.
husband there?
Yeah, her husband's there. He's the driver.
There it is. You're still being all dirty or whatever. I don't. Whatever floats their boat, literally, I guess. You can't invite. I don't go somewhere unless I'm invited. That's a rule.
Mhm.
You don't invite yourself to things.
Yeah, but we're like a pair.
Yeah. We are, you and I.
Yeah.
It's a package deal.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Hat.
Yeah.
Again, we're at the porn scene. On average, Americans will do this for 8 people this year.
8 people.
8 people, and it's not have sex on the lust boat.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
there goes
so
that.
That goes that.
Kiss.
They will kiss 8 people this year, like
Mm-hmm.
passionately or just random.
It doesn't
like,
have to.
your-
No, it doesn't
your
have to be
kids
any
count?
tongue. I don't know.
I'll
if you-
probably kiss 8 people this
Yeah,
year.
me too.
Like little, hi, how you doing?
Mhm.
That's a good guess. It's wrong.
What was that back in like the day? Did your parents kiss all their friends on their lips? So I remember seeing my parents kissing their friends.
I want you to understand that you can't base average society on your father
Okay.
or anything he's ever
All
done.
right, fair enough.
Less than 1/10 of 1%,
Okay.
less than 1/100th of 1% of men have a penis tattoo.
Okay.
So let's not use your dad's
Yes.
behavior as the benchmark.
Oh, okay.
All
That
right,
was
this
my
is why
baseline.
This is why you think the OnlyFans boat is normal.
Damn it.
Yeah. Was there a bowl of keys every weekend at your house? You just key party?
Yeah, I thought that was.
Okay, that's not it.
See them naked. See 8 people naked.
The hell goes on with you? You're gonna see 8 people naked this year? If I'm lucky, I get to 2, but I'm probably at 1.
Oh my gosh. I have friends who have had work done that always insist on
Yeah.
letting everyone
Boob ladies,
see.
like I was
They
in an
always-
elevator in Vegas with a
Mhm.
lady who had gotten her boobs done, who just got on the elevator and was talking to her friend about it. And then we're looking at him, and she's like, "No,
Wanna
really,
see?
grab
Yeah.
him." No,
Yeah.
she said,
Oh,
"Grab
grab
him."
'em.
Yeah. Where's she when I need her? Anyway, no, that's
Not it. All right, I give up.
You give up?
Yeah, I've said enough.
You've
I've
said,
said
more
too
than
much,
enough.
yeah.
Yes. On average, Americans will buy Christmas gifts for 8 people this year. In Leah's world, it involves a Christmas gift and some type of venereal disease. What'd you get for Christmas for me? I gave you chlamydia.
I've never had any kind of VD.
Well, you'll get there. Hang in there. Keep spending your weekends on the sex ride.
Mornings on Will Rock. Tom and Leah, 5 to 10. The Rock Station.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Are you liking it, Happy? You got your own theme song on the show.
Oh my God!
So
I'll have to
lucky.
talk to you about this one, man.
What? Do you not like Ren and Stimpy?
I love Ren and Stimpy, but there's a problem with the Joy part. That was my ex-wife.
Oh,
her name was Joy.
Is that how you got the nickname Happy, or because it was Happy, Happy,
Can we
Joy,
just change
Joy?
it to Happy, Happy, Yvette?
Happy, 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 because joy's up. Na 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 na. Leah doesn't want me singing either, so I'll be quiet.
I love it.
Happy is
Love it
here
for thinking of me, though.
from the
You
Will
know.
Rock Shop. Now, if you let Happy go unfettered, if I don't shepherd his conversation, he will talk more than me, and it's just to plug t-shirts. So let's just get to it. I asked Happy for a patriotic shirt in the Will Rock Shop. We got Memorial Day this weekend where we honor the fallen. You can honor a veteran anytime you want, especially on Veterans Day, but Memorial Day is for people who made the ultimate sacrifice. Please don't go online Monday and Memorial Day and say, thank a veteran.
Yeah,
Because that's
not.
if anybody deserves their own day, it's people who died, you
Mhm.
know, to give us our freedoms.
Paid the ultimate
So we
sacrifice.
have a patriotic Will Rock shirt now. It's for Memorial Day, 4th of July, and anytime really you want to get out there and show your love of Will Rock and the country. I'm sharing it now on TomTube if you want to see it. Tell us about it, Happy.
Yeah, so I wanted to come up with something that celebrates America, the veterans, and rock and roll. So I figured, why not come up with a Rockin' America shirt? And it's one you can wear all year round. So it's just a great way to kick off summer, you know, with all of our thoughts for all the veterans, and just something that's super cool to wear out at all times.
Yeah, I do like that.
Let me ask you this, Happy. What kind of shirt is it? Is it that soft kind of shirt or a regular t-shirt? Or is it short sleeve, long sleeve? Is it just black or is it what's the deal?
Right now we did it in just black. We'll see how it rolls. Maybe I'll put it on some hoodies for this upcoming fall.
Cool.
But everything we do, as you guys know, is like super quality soft. I mean, that's just,
That's
you
good
know,
stuff.
we want it to feel real good on. It's a nice weight for summer.
All right.
And all short sleeve. Yep.
Yeah. Let me ask you this now. You mentioned it might be a hoodie for the fall, stuff like that. What else we got coming out? I asked you for a specific shirt for June. Are you going to do a Pride shirt for us for June? Right? Like a rainbow one.
Yeah, no, I'm working on that for sure. Yeah,
what
and I'll
else?
probably.
What else do we have coming up?
So other things we've got coming up. I'm still working on tank tops. Those will be ready for end of June, early July, and then really for the Kenosha County Fair is when we'll preview what we're doing for fall.
All right, cool.
So
Kenosha
we have
County Fair.
hoodies, flannels, and we also we have a ton of hats, and those it's just taking a little time, but we're posting those up on the site next week.
People always wanted hats from our Will Rock shop. So Happy, thank you for finally getting that done. You can find it online at 95willrock.com for the Will Rock shop, including the new patriotic one. If people order it now, they're not going to get it in time for Memorial Day, but they'll have it in time for
actually,
4th of July. Or
Tom,
can they go out and get it live now? Or
yeah, I got something for you real quick. There's two ways they can get it for this weekend. First of all, we have a number now. You can even call in orders. I'll get that to you, but I'll say it now. It's 847-800-3882. If you want to call in a pre-order, we will be at Thirsty Thursdays tonight in East Dundee, and we'll be at Lake County Food Truck Festival tomorrow night.
Nice.
Isn't
They have
Thirsty
both-
Thursday
they have-
a promotion for another radio station?
No, it's in East
All right.
Dundee.
All right.
Yeah,
Because there is
it's
a
in
radio
East
station that
Dundee.
does that.
Those are
Sherman and
traveling
Schmiegel.
Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
They can call in and pick up at either location. Lake County Fair Food Truck Festival. First of all, they're not for profit, which is incredible. But they'll have it
So is
indoor
Will
and
Rock.
outdoor. So if the indoor is not, if the weather's not, if it's 50-50, they've got food trucks outside, more food inside, vendors, bands, beer trucks, everything inside.
It was crazy
I
last
told you,
year.
Unfettered Happy will just go.
Yeah.
But
So-
you went to it. It's fun, right? That
Mhm.
Lake County
Yeah.
Food Truck Festival. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, and we also have 3 shops, Tom. We have the 3 shops that they're available in. So Reclaimed Artisans in Libertyville, Happy's Rock and Retro inside Wooden Chair in Kenosha, and we just opened up All American Reclaim in Lake Barrington. So they have access to those too.
What's the phone number again, Happy? I'm going to put it on the screen now on TomTube. If you want that shirt, what is it?
847
Yeah.
800 3882.
So if you want to get the shirt in time for Memorial Day, there you go. There's the phone number, and I'm going to share it on TomTube right now.
What's your larger size?
95willrock.com. What's the biggest size? What are you thinking about doing, Leo?
Well,
you porking out? Or?
No, someone
they have
asked if Happy can carry some larger sizes for
that
fluffy
Ozempic.
people.
They have that Ozempic.
So we do most of the time we do through 2X. I add some 3X in there.
Okay.
But we have some customers, some fans of yours that have asked for 4 and 5X. So when I do a repeat cut, I actually cut the 4 and 5X for them so we can ship.
We're playing
It
happy.
just won't ship right
We're
away,
playing happy
so.
off now. All right, Happy. Thanks, man. Will Rock Shop,
All right.
okay?
Thank you, guys. Take care.
Still rocking
Cheers.
America. You heard Happy tell you about that. Songs that get Tom fired. OPT coming back and more about our trip to Sturgis with Mark from out to Harley.
sinuses, snoring, allergies, are any of those things something that you have an issue with? If you do, may I suggest going and seeing Dr. Swardlin and his team at Sinus and Snoring MD. Their mission is to help you regain the quality of your life. And if you're struggling with any of those things, the quality of your life is being affected. And let me tell you, life is short. Take care of it. You don't want to just go through life struggling and thinking like, oh, I have allergies. It's just part of who I am. No, Dr. Swardlin can help you with that. The allergy test, it takes 15 minutes. It does not hurt. It's a scratch test. Find out what you're allergic to environmentally and in your household. And then these drops, the immunotherapy, they are created specifically for you and what you're allergic to. You put them under your tongue daily. And then over time, they help you deal with the allergies. The allergies just go away and you're feeling better. And there is the quality of your life. Schedule your appointment today. Get all the details you need. SinusandSnoringMD.com.
It is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510.
Is it?
What? I about had it with you.
Is
You're
it?
going to get sent home.
Okay. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh.
From the text line, or somebody watching on TomTube, fine. You want to go that route? This is your complaint, and this is what you think has your back. Jester says, I love you guys and would die for the show. However, OPT has gone downhill like an O. Thursdays
I think
should be called.
I think that's like a zero.
Thursdays should be called Free for All Thursday instead of OPT. That way it's not false advertising. What about it is free for all? What is about it is not Open Phone Thursday?
We just don't take as many calls as we used to.
And that's, you're laying that on me? I'm orchestrating that?
I don't know. What are you doing over there?
Well, we have the ride report twice on the thing.
That's important.
We have 4 rewind bits to play. That is mandated from above.
Maybe on Thursdays we don't do that. Maybe because it's for the people, by the people. Maybe Thursdays we don't do rewinds unless someone requests it.
So you want
maybe we save it for Friday.
Okay, you want me to not do what management has said?
No, stop.
Now when they come to me, I'm going to say this is not. And this is the final thing, and this is the real reason. Since COVID, the volume of calls and the quality of calls has gone downhill.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
And also, I have to shepherd the calls. Like you're like, Tom, you'll let people go. If people go, they'd be worse than Happy. I love Happy. He's a great guy. Same with Mark. They're great guys, but they're very passionate about what they talk about, and they want to get it in there. I can't believe Mark hasn't said anything in the last 5 minutes. Him and Happy will go on longer than I will. Mark has this thing where, this is why when we say we're leaving on that Friday morning for Sturgis at 6 a.m., it'll be 8 a.m. because he's off doing things. He's a go-getter.
Right.
And he's a guy. And Mark always has this thing that he does we call, and one more thing. And one more thing. There's always one. There's like 12 one more things. So technically, Mark, it's not one more thing. Speaking of one more thing, since Happy was off, he's still going.
Yes. He's still texting.
I got text from him.
Yeah, same.
They do have triple XL.
Okay.
I'll add that because people were worried about fat guy sizes. And it says we do specials, and he'll have filled 4X for listeners. So Happy will get you in a Will Rock shirt. He does a great job.
He really does.
And is very passionate about it. And we'll go on and on about it on the radio. So you want a better Open Phone Thursday? Make it a better Open Phone Thursday. Dial now, 800-223-9510. We will do nothing else the rest of the hour.
Oh, shut up. No, we got to talk to Mark.
Hi, Will Rock.
You're being dramatic.
Hi, good morning. How are you, Tom? Good morning, Leah.
Good morning.
Well, how are you?
Doing well.
Who's this and where are you calling from?
I am Roy from Crystal Lake.
Roy from Crystal Lake. What? Today's question, we had to change it. It is, does this show make any sense?
No, it doesn't. But that's a good thing because you're like Family Guy for the radio. You never know where it's going to go.
Now, I've been called Seinfeld before because there's no topic. It had no plot, show about nothing. And Family Guy now, which I like that one too.
Family Guy's good.
Who am I? Am I Peter?
No, you're the dog.
You
did not see the picture?
Brian. That picture from earlier this morning. All right. What can we do for you today?
Well, Leah was talking on Monday that someone had written in and had a good thing that they had a 24-year wedding anniversary. And I'm calling to say that I have a 34-year wedding anniversary, and my beautiful, lovely bride, Eva, and I are quite happy together.
What's the secret? Do you have a secret?
Okay, yes, I do.
It's his girlfriend.
My experience. A lot of laughter, you got to keep the sense of humor there, a lot of forgiveness, because you are going to get on each other's nerves, and just a lot of romance. Don't take the romance out of the relationship. You're still dating, even though you're married.
You were describing our work marriage, our arranged work marriage, right up to the romance. The romance is dead here. It's dead. That's
gone.
yeah. So there you go. But and it's patience too. It's not. You can't look for perfection. If you're looking for perfection, you're never going to find it. You know.
Yeah, and I write songs for her, and she loves that.
Will you please send me one of the songs? We will play it on the air, and you can say you love her. You know what the 34th anniversary is, right?
Leather.
Always
Yeah,
leather.
go get her something leather. Send me some pictures of her in that, and record the song. And record the song and send it in. Tom at 95willrock.com. Include your phone number. We will call you, put you on the air, show the picture of her in the Tom tube, and play the song. It will be a wonderful. It'll be a little late, but it'll be a wonderful anniversary gift for her. Okay, Roy?
Sure, anytime, Tom.
All right. Are you done talking, Roy?
Yes, I am, Tom. You can go to the next call. And
Thank
I
you.
love you guys. Have a wonderful day.
Roy said he could be done.
He's being extreme one side or
There is
the other.
another caller. I'm not being extreme.
Now you're the gatekeeper.
I'm doing what it's fine. Next week we will dump the rewinds from Thursday.
Don't you think? I think that's a good idea.
Absolutely, but I've been told by people way above my pay grade that we have to recycle our best stuff so the weekend rewind stuff. And I'm like, I look at them and go, I wouldn't say anything is best, but anyway, no calls. So we'll go to Mark from House Harley Davidson. Is okay. We talk about he came all the way from the House of Harley on Layton and Greenfield. Get your bike in now for service while the service is being done. Peruse what they have, or they'll come and pick it up, work on it, and then deliver it,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Express lane service.
yeah. So and then we're riding to Sturgis.
Right.
How many miles is it total?
Well, so far you've given like 5 different numbers, but let's just call it 950. It's a little less. So it's 500 miles on the first day, 320 or something on the second
So that's
day.
820.
I was going to get to the math, but
All right.
yeah, thanks for jumping in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now we get the silent treatment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's extreme one way or the other.
All this information is on Will Rock
website. It's on the website.
Social. Okay. All right. Have I mentioned Blackberry Smoke at House of Harley?
You have not. Well, to us, you have.
Yeah.
So we have the lineup.
Hey,
So
what? Yeah, I have the
I'll
full
be- I'll be
lineup.
quiet now.
Aren't you going to be the MC?
I'm going to ask you.
You're going to be there every day.
For the 101 Harley anniversary.
121st.
Now 121st. They have the
Homecoming.
big Harley Davidson stuff, which
Yep.
you have to buy tickets for and all that stuff. But we're doing again free shows at the House of
music
Harley
the whole weekend.
You go, you park your bike there. There's vendors, there's
Yeah.
food,
Yep.
There's specials, there's test rides. There's,
Test rides.
if you need I would like to get a new stereo installed on the bike that I don't own.
Yes.
We have to talk about that. Those Harman Kardon speakers would be awesome.
Yeah.
But you can
Or
get all that.
Rockford Fosgate, but thanks for
Rockford
not-
Fosgate.
Yeah, mention the
But
wrong
you can
vendor
get
there.
no,
Thank
but
you.
they're both there. But they're both. I saw
That's
both of them
not
there.
really important.
But you can get it all done while you peruse the other stuff,
Right.
watch the bands, and then
Watch
the
the
bike,
bands.
the
Yeah.
upgrade is done.
Yeah.
And the bands are, now the dates of this year are
Thursday the 25th
of
through
July?
Sunday, of
All right.
July through Sunday the 28th. Thursday night free show. Did I mention no cost?
Yeah.
Blackberry Smoke 8 p.m. at House of Harley.
All right. And then,
Unbelievable.
do you know the rest of the line? Well, announce the
do.
rest of the lineup later.
Yeah.
You want to throw someone in there now?
Well, so you're saying I can't
No,
announce
go
the rest
right
of
ahead.
the lineup?
Go right ahead. Go
Okay.
right ahead.
Thanks for giving me that
You're
opportunity.
going to get the silent treatment again
Okay.
here in a minute. All right.
Friday the 26th, Cowboy. Kid
Oh, the
Rock
Kid Rock
tribute.
guy.
Yeah, he's
It
coming
is
back.
like seeing Kid Rock,
he
except it is
absolutely
free.
looks exactly like him.
Yeah,
He
and
is
sounds
amazing.
like him. Yeah.
Headley Grange, which used to be No Quarter, is
Okay.
opening for them. They're amazing. Saturday night, Hardwired, which is a Metallica
Yeah, they
tribute.
are. Very good Metallica.
They're
tribute.
amazing.
Yeah.
Opening for them is Talon Latz.
Oh, we've known him since he was a little
he's
tiny
doing
boy.
a Van
playing his guitar.
Halen tribute.
He is excellent.
Yeah. Sunday, we have Insane Octane, Stonewashed. All of this is going to be up on our social page, probably be shared on Will Rock social
Yeah.
page. Complete lineup.
Damn right it
Did I
will.
mention Blackberry Smoke for
Yes,
Thursday night?
yes.
Why Thursday night, Tom? Kick off the event.
Because
We're going out big. We're hitting.
We're starting early.
We're starting early
with a
We're-
big
yeah.
thud. All these shows are free.
Tom, are you going to be the MC?
I will be the MC. I will be living
From
there
the
again.
stage. Yeah.
And also, You don't have to have a motorcycle to
You
go.
don't have to.
If you have a motorcycle, it's your
free
thing.
show, drive, come up.
There's car parking at the
car
school
parking
again.
at the school, motorcycle parking. It's going to be fantastic. You can see Tom. It's
All right.
it's
The
Tom Palooza.
The website is
houseofharley.com
All right.
or on our Facebook page.
or all we'll put
Instagram,
it all at 95wheelrock.com.
or I was getting to your.
Well, I'm just trying to do a show with you.
I'm trying to butter your bread for you too, sir.
Thank you, man.
Okay.
And when when my bread gets buttered, you know what happens?
Yeah.
I drop it.
Have we mentioned
Butter
rock
side
and rides?
down. No, we'll talk about rock and rides. We
So
have time
much to talk about.
A lot of Harley stuff going on. You can all of it is at 95wheelrock.com. Or ride out tomorrow. It looks decent to ride tomorrow for the 501 Club party, maybe. Hanging out at Deacons at the Golf Farm. Great food.
Oh.
$4 Miller Lite 23 ounces. You've been there on a ride.
Deacons is amazing.
What did you get? What did you get? Do you remember?
Yeah, I got a burger, cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Sitting out on the deck.
And watching people miss golf balls.
It's a great place
They
to go to.
They got a bar out there now.
Yeah.
Friday, tomorrow, 501 Deacons at the Golf Farm. $4 Miller Lite 23 ounces. Hardy tickets, Bad Flower tickets. We'll see you there. Deacons at the Golf Farm is on 12 in Wakanda. We'll see you there with Miller Lite and Will Rock. All right, here's the deal. It is time to go to the Volo Museum. We talk about great motorcycles. They got motorcycles there too. They have cars. They have buses. They have all the vehicles, but they have so much more. It used to be Volo Auto Museum, and now autos are just one part of the huge curated collection they have.
Well, and not just like the cool classic cars. They have the Hollywood cars like the Batmobile and the Barbie Corvette. And if you're a big movie person, like most guys are, you could quote every movie quote ever. What is that? Why do you guys remember that stuff? Either way, they got a lot of the Hollywood things
Over?
there. Huh?
Did you say over?
Over.
Nothing is over until we decide it is.
Okay.
Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? Did he say Germans? You're supposed to. Did he say Germans?
What movie is that from?
Forget it. He's wrong.
I have no idea.
Oh, come on.
That's what I'm saying,
It
though.
ain't over now because when the going gets tough,
The tough gets going.
you ruined it. There's a big break there.
Mm.
The tough get going. Who's with me? Let's go. You've seen Animal
No
House.
idea.
You've seen Animal House.
No idea.
Oh my God.
Add it to the list. But that's what I'm saying about you guys.
If you love movies, go to
Yeah.
the Volo Museum. There will be stuff
Seriously.
that will make you stand there and quote movies, which just pisses Leah off. To
It
no
doesn't
end.
piss me off. It's just funny the things that you guys remember and then
I
can't
could literally
remember
do that all day.
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Nonstop.
Most guys can. They have something for everyone. That is really my point. Even, even you guys, open
Even
every
these
day.
Stupid men like Tom.
Every day, 10 until 5. Get all the details. Visit volofun.com.
It is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Or let's see what's going on the text line again, shall we? I've noticed an increase in rewinds lately. I thought it was just me, but Tom saying why there's a mandatory 4 makes sense. Well, I've noticed more of them lately. In my opinion, there's too many rewinds. We do like 1 an hour, and this comes from above to delete. But there are people that listen at 6 a.m., 6:30, and if we do something good at 6:30, they don't listen even at 7 or I try and have it be a totally different time. And that's what the people who get paid to tell me how to do my job. I've only been at mornings for 32 years. I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
still, I really don't.
Right.
So I think it's good advice. And I get to poop. You go from the commercials into the rewind, into the music, and I'm pooping.
It's honestly, it's not too many. We don't get time to talk. The bathroom is on the way other side of the whole entire mall. We have to walk the whole mall to go to the bathroom.
Not a mall. I shoot for 1 an hour, and I think that's a decent amount. If there isn't something good, I don't do it. If there's more, maybe more.
Yeah, I just think on Thursdays
we will get rid of everything except the ride report and the Open Phone Thursday, but people have to promise me to call.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
I
think we've reached a fair agreement. Will you shake my hand?
Sure. Right. I'm not mad at you anymore.
Okay. And Tom will stop talking. So there we go.
Thank God.
It's a dream come true. Well, maybe I'll talk. Just a little sprinkle for me, though. just a sprinkle here and there. Let's do this over here. We got Ozzy, Billy Morrison, Steve Stevens, Crack Cocaine, Tom and Leah, Will Rock Morning Show, Open Phone Thursday. On the text line and on the comments on the TomTube video, this one says, get rid of the question of the day. Takes up time. I agree with Leah. You will get more calls in. Still love the show. We need to get more calls to the phone lines is what we need to get. So that's on you as the tens of listeners. And also, question of the day also came from above my pay grade.
Mm-hmm.
It was, instead of just having it be Open Phone Thursday, why don't you create a topic or whatever? I'm like,
something to talk about.
I don't think they understand what we were trying to do with Open Phone Thursday, but also it's nice to have a day where we can get more callers and ask a question.
Yeah.
Does this show make sense?
Any sense?
And I think that's what that person was kind of answering there for us too.
My kid's here. Have you ever listened to this program? Does it make any sense? No.
And that's your son.
That's my son. But I don't think he's actually ever listened to the show.
Have you ever listened to the show? Yeah. What is my name? All right, that's good. What is my girlfriend's, my fiance's, what is Yola's name? All right. I will never be a game show host. Let's see if he gets it. What is Yola's name?
Oh, what's that guy's name in the hallway?
We don't care about
long hair.
That guy. What's his name?
I've never seen him.
All right, there it is. And that's your mom eats lunch with him every Friday at an auto shop. That's Jerry. That's Jerry. Don't.
It's Uncle Jerry.
All right. Anyway, did we get enough of Caden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm threatening him. Here's a better Star Wars pun I came up with. What did Mike Tyson call Darth Maul when he wouldn't fight him?
I don't know what.
A fifty.
A fifty.
That is a very good Star Wars pun. You don't get it.
Fifty.
You fifty.
You fifty.
All right.
No, but it's just fun to talk like Mike Tyson.
I just think if Darth Maul would come up against me, even with that two-sided lightsaber, I would bite his ears off. Even though his skin is red, I would still bite his skin off. You know, his ear would be gone. I love feeling skin between my teeth.
I do.
Have you ever done that with skin between your teeth? Just before you see the light.
Something about it.
Just before I see the light leave their eyes. Very
Mark
nice.
really hates that voice that you're doing
do.
right now.
I'd
He's
rather,
gonna-
I'd
That's
rather
a
get
pretty
you
good-
another egg McMuffin.
That's a pretty good
and
Tyson.
Eat with food in
He
your
really
mouth.
doesn't like these sprinkles guy. Anyway, on the show today, miss the show, miss a lot.
That's the only thing.
And sprinkles and sprinkles. That's it.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
That's it.
And bug juice. We talked about bug juice,
Oh.
which we'll be tasting next Tuesday.
I will not. You say will.
All right. That's what we have for you today. We will wrap things up.
Please.
Coming up next.
Just exhausted.
I am surrounded by negative people. Anyway, I'm going to do something positive. Father's Day is coming up. If you are so inclined to get your father a gift, do not get him. Pay attention, Caden. Your dad does not want new climbing shoes or a new hat. He has lots of hats. He will pick out his own. He does not want any of those things. He wants steak from Omaha Steaks. You know why? First off, they show up. It's something that shows up at your house that gets delivered. That isn't just some crap that your mom bought online or a bill or whatever. It shows up on the porch. It's this cooler, and you open it up, and it's got dry ice in it. Caden, have you ever encountered dry ice? Don't touch it because even though it's cold, it will burn your hand. You get like a freezer burn on your. Don't play with it. That being said, drop it, what's left of it, in the sink and run hot water on it, and smoke comes up out of your sink. Well, and it's really cool. So it arrives with this dry ice. It arrives very fresh, very delicious, very ready to go. It's an awesome thing. And then you get them open. Your dad wants to grill these steaks with you. Has your dad taught you how to grill yet? A little bit. This is your chance for you and your dad and your brother and sister to have, he wants time with you, and this is a reason to do it. You do the grilling, then you enjoy the Omaha Steaks, you have caramel apple tartlets in your air fryer. Everybody is happy. Father's Day, experts at Omaha Steaks has made it easy for you to put a smile on your dad's face. Hand-selected gift packages starting at just $89. Just go to omahasteaks.com and use our promo code WIIL at checkout for an additional discount when you shop gourmet gift packages for Father's Day. That's promo code WI for Wisconsin, IL for Illinois. WIIL. With Omaha Steaks, possibilities are endless. With omahasteaks.com and promo code WIIL, you're going to get exclusive savings. Get there now. That's what Dad wants. omahasteaks.com, promo code WIIL at checkout to save on exclusive packages starting at just $89. omahasteaks.com, promo code WIIL. Well, thanks to everybody who was part of Open Phone Thursday, calling in, texting in. I'm sorry it sucks now. I'm just doing as I'm told, and I'm not very good at the job to begin
suck.
with.
Shut up.
Leah will do it from now on, and I will mind my own business. Thanks to Mark from House of Harley Davidson.
Yeah,
for
thank
coming
you,
in.
Mark.
Thanks for having me here, Tom. I feel 10% smarter.
There you go. I feel 10%. Anyway, so we got the Rock and Rides beginning. You can ride to Sturgis with us. If you want to know more about that, 95willrock.com. Go to the event page under the Go tab. Rock and Rides start next week with the Cop Ride, which if I say to people, there are 3 rides you have to go on with us. We have all these fun rides all summer long. You should go on all of them. Everybody's welcome. Doesn't cost anything. Kickstands up usually around 10 from different places. Great rides led by the Hog Chapter. Very safe, very fun rides. Everybody is welcome, no matter what kind of bike you ride. We'd love to see you there. It's free to ride. The 3 biggest rides, we have the Fisher House Ride, which is for the vets families. We have the Firefighters Charity Ride, which helps kids going into the fire academy and all that kind of stuff, Milwaukee Firefighters Charities. And then this one next week, the annual Law Enforcement Charity Ride at House of Harley Davidson next Saturday. Registration starts at 8:30, kickstands up at 10. It is led by like 1,000 motor cops from the police. It is incredible. So
yeah, and it's for a great charity. It's for cops, concerned, and police survivors. So all the money goes to family members, helping them of fallen officers. That's next Saturday, June 1st. Registration begins 8:30 a.m. Ride jumps off at 10 a.m. And then stick around for great food, music, and Tom Keefe live on the radio.
What? House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. We'll see you next Saturday. Details about all that at 95willrock.com. I'll see you tonight for the Corona Find Your Beach Bar Tour. First stop, Tropics North Point Drive in Winthrop Harbor. Come on out for specials on Corona and your chance to qualify for the Cabin Fever Getaway. We'll see you there. Otherwise, have a good day. The delightful Jen Mar coming in next. Thanks for listening. 95 Will Rock, the rock station. I promise to try harder tomorrow. But my life is a long string of unfulfilled promises. Just be warned.